Well, I forgot to check the audio settings, so hopefully. Alright, I'm showing up on OBS. Let me check Discord, as I always do it, and I forgot. Alright, yep, set, good. We're good. What's going on? Terminator Juice, Bo, for those that know. I haven't heard from Robert or T. Said, what the hell? I'm just going to start. Do a Juice Opinions till they get here. Let me change something real quick. I'm going to drop the brightness. I don't see a brightness setting in my new camera controls. Hue, sharpness, saturation, and contrast. That's all I got. Let's see. Let's go up. I don't know. That kind of looks alright. But anyway. Oh, we got a message. We got a message. I'm going to the bathroom. Won't say who that was. I figure I'd talk for a little bit before T and Robert show up. So far this year, I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls. What's up, Lenny? Playing a lot of Dark Souls Remastered. I'm over 50 hours now. 53, I think. And I have 9 hours in Metroid Prime 4. I don't remember when that game came out. I got 55 hours in Dark Souls Remastered. I got 9 hours in Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 came out in December. I picked up Dark Souls. Was it right before New Year's? I can't remember the exact date. I could look it up, but... And, yeah, I didn't expect to put so much time into that game. I'm near the end. I don't really want to do the DLC. I heard it's pretty ridiculously hard, and just like accessing the DLC is the most convoluted, stupid thing in the world. Like I heard it kind of briefly described. I'm like, there's no way. How do you make DLC where you have to like jump through hoops and figure really, like, I don't know how people figured it out unless there was someplace that reported it, but like you have to kill this enemy, which I always avoided because it's like it's super huge and it was just killing me, and then you have to leave the area, and I think you go back, and then now there's like a NPC there, and I believe you have to have a particular item from the game. I don't even know what it is, and that's not like something you're guaranteed to have. And then I guess it takes you to the DLC. It's like why would you do that? Elden Ring's DLC was it was, you needed to know, like, otherwise you were just gonna have to start the game from scratch or play New Game Plus and just hope to get to that spot and hope to find that area and beat that boss. It just makes me wonder what the hell. At that point, everyone's just gonna look it up once the solution is figured out. Everyone's just gonna look it up. No one's gonna waste hours and hours trying to figure out how to access DLC after they bought it. Like, it's just silly. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm really enjoying the game. Dark Souls Remastered. It's definitely one of the best 7th gen games I've ever played. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece like some claim, but it's an epic, huge scale like game that it doesn't seem like it's going to be. It's a lot closer to Elden Ring than I would ever thought. There's just so many varied locations. Like I was in this giant like library building with just all this complicated staircase and stuff, and then you go outside and you're in like these ice crystals area. It's just crazy. But anyway, what's up, T? And then because this month Resident Evil Requiem comes out at the end of the month, and I got that pre-ordered. Best Buy keeps trying to get my business. They sent me a $10 gift card because I hadn't bought anything in a while. So that might as well throw that on the old Resident Evil pre-order. So I got that for $60. I think I chose to have it shipped, so hopefully it shows up. I got that, took that Friday off. But other than that, I mean, I don't know of any like guaranteed 2026 games where I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely picking that up. So I'm not saying there isn't going to be anybody right now. Like, I mean, yeah, that Yoshi game looked intriguing. I'm a little skeptical after Crafted World. Like, I'm a little reluctant, cautiously optimistic maybe, because it does look really nice. I'm not just going to jump in though. Like, they need to prove that they learned lessons from Crafted World, especially the music. And then,
What about if it's like super easy,
yeah, that would be pretty disappointing because
like Epic Yarn?
Woolly World was a good amount of challenge. It wasn't like the most difficult game, but it wasn't like just guaranteed to finish either. It's been a while since I played it, so maybe it's easier in the beginning than I remember. And I really wanted to find all the different variations. I wouldn't call them costumes, but all the different color schemes. I wanted to find everything and try to 100% each level. And there was some legit challenge. Crafted World had a bonus area that had a couple of like nice challenging levels. But for the most part, it really wasn't even the difficulty of the game. It was just that damn music. I could not stand listening to it anymore. Like, I just didn't want to play it anymore.
Generic as
And replaying the levels didn't really feel worth it. So hopefully they can deliver. I have no interest. I don't care about Mario Tennis game. I think that comes out this year. I just don't care. Mario sports games from Nintendo just seem to be their most
the last couple.
Mid. I wouldn't say they're bad. They just don't feel very Nintendo like in the value proposition. Obviously, they're made by what's that company that makes them? Well, Next Level made Strikers, the last one. I don't remember even hearing any of us talk. I don't know if any of us played that game, whatever it was called, the last Mario Soccer or Strikers game.
I just played that like the other day. Yeah, I own that game.
The newest one?
Yeah, Battle League. It's unfortunately something just that lacks content, man. Like
I was gonna say, the content was a problem.
It's actually like really well made, and it's really well, like, it actually has depth in terms of like what you're doing, but like, I mean, single player wise, you have like some cups, and then you just have multiplayer. Like, that's it. It's like this, and then it's over, and it's like, hey, that's it. That's the sad part about
That's
that.
been an issue with the Mario sports games recently.
But
Content.
it looks like the Mario Tennis Fever, the new one, is pretty good.
It does look like, yeah.
So, they're not letting characters go on for months on end. They just have a full as roster. They got a whole story mode with looks funny with the whole babies, and it looks like there's generally some things in there compared to the more, hey, we got the free updates. It's like, come on,
How did the Mario Golf? How do you make a Mario Golf without like, I know it's Mario, but without just some like amazing Nintendo themed golf courses? Like,
that's a fail.
Like, how did you not have like a Breath of the Wild course and like, or even just stick in the Mario, like some of the Odyssey locations?
Well, the new Donk City one was cool. And honestly, I actually quite like that.
Well, I don't. Yeah,
I actually think
that came like way later, right?
Compared to what people were making it out to be. I think the one that doesn't have a lot of content is Mario Strikers. That's the one that really doesn't have
It's not the content. It's just like, okay, you got courses, but why are they so boring? Just like like almost not realistic, but like.
Well, it's trying to mimic. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like trying to mimic
why don't you have
golf course.
Mario the golf game. I mean, my favorite one was. I don't know. I'll go back and forth between Toadstool Tour and 64. But they had, Mario-esque levels. They had Mario-esque courses. They had Mushroom Kingdom backgrounds and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like a Galaxy theme level or one of the cool kingdom besides New Donk, like the desert Sandland or whatever.
That's a layup, bro. It's a layup.
Yeah,
Just you should have
I
had
agree.
like 20 like really cool courses. It didn't have to be 20. Just make some really cool courses with a solid golfing experience. And if it's just visual flair background stuff, that just would that would add to it. For me, I guarantee I would have bought it with like some really cool themed courses out, Like I don't even remember the new Donk one. That must have came Did that come after? Did they
That
add
was
that?
a free update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even
It's
remember
And
if you
actually,
Mario
needed
they
Kart.
did have, you know what? Also, they also had like this huge course that was like separate, like like a star, a big Mario and stuff, and then you'd golf on top of them, which was pretty cool. And also, I genuinely believe the story mode was actually pretty cool. And it was lengthy that I thought it was. It was like a 10-hour story mode, which I actually quite enjoyed, and it had like boss battles and stuff, which I thought was pretty damn cool. Um, but I know not a lot of people played that. I did though, and it was quite good.
So yeah, we're just like I don't know. Like I bought the tennis one on Switch, and it's just I mean, tennis is can be a fun video game sport. Back in the day, there was some really good. Even in GTA 5, the tennis in that was addicting. I played at least 2 hours, if not more, of tennis in that game. It was just a very
Really?
realistic tennis. I don't know if it was Dreamcast. I had a tennis game on something else that was more realistic, and I mean it's fun. I don't know that it's one of those games that's like tennis on its own is going to draw like a big audience. So they always try to throw some gimmick into the Mario tennis one. But I just remember playing online, and whoever was the chain chomp had the most. Basically, the chain chomp and his racket covered like half the court. It was almost impossible to get anything past him. So everybody online was just playing chain chomp, and I'm like, yeah, it was just got stupid. But
Everybody figured out
the
they figured
exploit.
out the
Well, it depends because
exploit.
I know,
They did. They
someone.
did update. I think they did do some tweaks to
Well,
balance.
also, I mean, like someone like John Cartwright, he loves Mario Tennis Aces. He's put in hundred, and he made a really good video on it that just kind of like showcased the side of the Mario Tennis Aces addict and what they love about it. And
Mm.
I think I mean, hey, there's definitely depth to it, and but it's just
This is a
I
bad
mean,
first impression.
Well, here's the
I
other
didn't
yeah,
thing. Like, I guess maybe there's a strategic element, but if two people have a special, if they start their special, and you can just instigate yours, and it just overrides theirs, and I'm like, I don't know if they ever fixed that, or if there was some way to make that not happen. But oh, I got my special built up, use it, and as in you're like just about to do it, and then they do theirs, and it overtakes yours. Like that
hmm.
was like I'm like this game is stupid, but. Um,
strategy.
What's up, Pearly? Ayers made a comment about I don't or no Artisan. I don't think all Yoshi games are easy. I don't think the original Yoshi's Island was easy. I didn't think Woolly World was easy. I mean, it wasn't like oh my god, like Super Meat
yeah,
Boy,
I
but
wouldn't
it
say
had a
yeah.
decent amount of challenge later, especially if you're trying to get everything. But it's not known for like Donkey Kong or something to be like super challenging, but it just there just some I actually I don't think I shared it with you guys about a month or so ago. I was listening to it, but it was a video. I can't even tell you who it was. I can't even tell if it was a girl or a boy, like who made the video. I just know that they said that basically the point I made about um, like work for me is not like super mentally challenging. Like it's not very stressful. It's just okay, get through the 8 hours, go home. I kind of want games to challenge my mind a little bit. I don't want it to just be guaranteed victory. And somebody made in a completely separate topic just brought up that point once, and I was like, man, I said almost that exact same thing was about working. I just don't. I think it was kind of related to the something earlier I posted on that lady was talking on Twitter about 90s games challenging, teaching patience, teaching critical think not critical thinking, but problem solving and stuff. I think it was a video just about games that are just if you just have an arrow telling you where to go, you're just pressing buttons. There's almost no failure. Then for someone like me, like that's just boring. I would rather be doing something else if I'm just like guaranteed no challenge type of thing. And we've had this discussion many times about difficulty and stuff. I'm not all games need to be like super hard or anything, but I just need something to stimulate me, whether it's a gameplay challenge, like an actual puzzle to solve, or something. I just need something that engages me more than, like, that's why Animal Crossing just never does anything for me. Like, it's just what
Well, that is literally a relaxing game.
Yeah,
Like the definition.
I don't want to be relaxed. I think that's the kind of the discussion we got into. I'm not playing games to be relaxed. Like, I want to do something and overcome things and learn and get better at a game. Like,
every game.
Pretty much
every game like that.
It doesn't have to be like the most difficult, but I need to, like, there has to be something like, oh, I got to figure out where to go, or I got to just get better at the game. I got to learn boss routines, or just in general. I need something to overcome, whether it's a time trials in a Mario Kart game or something. I just need something to accomplish. That's, for me, that's why I play games, to accomplish. Like, I don't do it consciously. It's more subconscious, but like, I'm not doing it to be relaxed. I'm not doing it to, like, just for a story or anything. That's why I like story focused games. It just, unless there's like some decisions you can actually make or something, or some kind of puzzles, I need something. So
for me, it's simply an escape from this bullshit world for a few hours.
I can't, like I said, I can't get into it if it's just like, just holding up for 5 straight minutes walking in a game. Like, that's what really killed me in the Plague Tale. Was it Requiem? What was the last one?
Requiem.
Requiem.
I'm probably exaggerating with 5 minutes, but there's multiple sections of that game where it's basically story stuff, but they let you walk. You can't jog. You can't do your fast jog, and you definitely can't do your run. You just have to walk while this dialogue's happening for like extended periods throughout the game. And I'm just like, God, my thumb's getting. I feel more aware of my thumb getting sore when I'm holding up in that situation than if it's like a hectic situation, where I'm just like, I don't know. But either
You're
way,
locked in. You're locked in, and you can't.
Yeah, but just we brought up Hyrule Field earlier. I like trying to get across Hyrule Field. I know it's not 10 minutes. It's like 1 or 2 minutes, but I was doing the roll, trying to speed it up, and I'm just like, I hate just holding up for a slow moving character just to get.
I probably was doing that too. I'm sure I have.
To get from one end to the other is just without like I don't know. It's just something about that makes me be super aware.
But I guess for me personally, at least if you're rolling and doing that, it's more than just holding up for Epona.
Yeah, I will say though,
you're rolling, you're trying to get to that castle before they let the drawbridge up.
Yep.
God damn it, it's gone.
Yep. Shadow of the Colossus kind of ruined Zelda horse riding for me until Breath of the Wild. Because until Breath of the Wild, you had to hold up. Just like with Link, you had to hold up to move your horse. And it was Shadow of the Colossus in 2005 was like, nope, you hit your X button to, get your horse to move faster. You pull back on the reins. You pull left and right on the reins. You don't have to hold up. You can ride for 10 straight minutes, and you can just tap the X button and turn a little bit. And that ruined me. Like, every Zelda game after that, I don't know how many came after that. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker was already out. There wasn't a horse in Wind Waker. So Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword didn't have a horse either. They had the
nope.
I don't remember if you had to hold up to ride your little your bird thing.
No, because you're doing that.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, it was motion. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was only one Zelda game, I guess. But going back to like Ocarina and stuff, I'm like, why do I have to hold up to run with my horse? Like, that always bugged me after Shadow of the Colossus. So, but yeah, you're right. In Ocarina of Time, you just have to hold forward, but it is way quicker. Like, at least it's quicker. What are you talking about? Looks solid overall. You talking about the
tennis fever, or tennis fever?
Yeah, I don't really remember much about that trailer. It's been kind of like, I guess, where's the Nintendo Direct rumors? It's February. Usually they have one.
Oh no, they already have. You didn't see it.
They're talking about next week.
Yeah, talking
Yeah,
about
usually
next week,
around
but
Valentine's Day
a
they.
partner showcase though.
Yeah. I'm at
You're
this
not plugged
point.
in, sir.
I'm
That's
okay
the
with the
rumor.
partner showcase so far with the Switch 2 type
Yeah,
of
I mean,
games.
to be fair, partner showcase for Switch 2 in the beginning of the
Yeah, at this
generation
point,
would be
why
more
you? What do you?
exciting. Would be more exciting.
We've already
than
gotten like games. There's no way we would have got on. I'm not saying no way, but
Yeah. No,
just,
I mean,
just what they're
yeah.
putting on Switch 2 right already in the first like 7-8 months or whatever gives me like it'd actually be I'd be looking forward to a partnership direct.
Yeah.
Because what's the next game? It's not like if it's like
Nobody
what?
has dev kits. I'm confused.
Well, they might now. I don't think they did initially.
Who knows, man? I have no clue, man. I don't. Again, this is all still rumors, so there may be no direct,
Yeah.
and these motherfuckers are wrong again.
Right. And people are getting mad about a rumor again.
Yeah.
Well, I think I made a juice opinions on getting mad because something rumored didn't happen in the direct. Whether the direct happened, but the rumored game didn't get announced. Like, how do you hold that as a negative for the direct when that was just something somebody lied to you and said that was going to be in there? Like, I guess if it was a game, you still should have been in there. I don't know. Later on, you maybe find out like, oh wait, why didn't they show that? Like that's what I think I said about the last direct where I was like, why don't they reveal if they're gonna have Resident Evil in it, or why don't they if the new Monster Hunter is gonna be on Switch 2, why not reveal it then? And then like I don't know, it was a little while later they announced Resident Evil.
Yeah, I don't know why they wanted. I guess they feel like it's more special to be. Hey, it's at our Nintendo Direct. We could reveal it here. I don't know.
But
I think it was nice when you saw Pragmata at wasn't it the Game Awards when they announced it for Switch 2? Right.
I think so. That game's looking like further away from what it initially looked like. I'm not even sure what the hell. If I'm even like interested in it anymore.
Is it the game with
that's the astronaut and the
girl
kid?
and shit?
It was it was a traditional like old school astronaut. Now it's like almost like power armor in some of the shots. Like
I mean, I remember the original was still. I don't remember like the character model, but I do remember it was still sci-fi like related, like in terms of like more.
I remember him being in like a standard old school moon landing astronaut suit with some crazy weird shit. Like the world looked like it was falling apart, and then like a little girl. But
I mean, it was still cool to see. Oh, their reveal was the Switch 2 logo. It's coming to Switch 2 day and date. They got Amiibo for it. It's like, oh, that's
look
cool.
at this guy.
That's not bad.
Sandstorm.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Coming in all Darth Vader.
Been a minute.
Yo.
Yo, what's good?
You got like a whole green wall now.
Yeah, actually,
Nice.
it's the what do you call those? The green screen that you like literally pulled up. I showed
no.
What do you
brought
use
it a
that
little
for?
bit for the show.
Do you have the camera at a different angle then, or do you have?
No, same angle.
Yeah, I guess.
This is I just don't have the background up.
Cool.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
Pretty good. Now that we're finally out of the holiday and all that other stuff, doing well.
How's the winter been treating you there in Kalamazoo?
Oh man, I think the lowest we got was like -22, maybe.
Holy shit!
We didn't get that cold, but we just got a lot of snow.
Yeah.
The coldest I
Yeah.
think I like with wind chill was like -10, I think, but actual temp was right around.
Are you on an island in the lakes?
No.
-22.
No, which is crazy because he's closer to the lake than I
Yeah, that's
am,
what I thought.
and further up north.
Yeah, it's been
I don't
cold,
understand
but
this flat Earth we're on.
it's in that's crazy, dude. Out yesterday I was driving to Grand Rapids, and there's a lot more hills once you get near the Grand Rapids area, and I was like, man, how do people believe it's flat Earth? Like literally yesterday I was thinking, how do people believe that the Earth is flat? I'm up on this hill and I can't see I should be able to see forever. Like, why can't I see forever? Like, how do they even like honestly
Dude,
think?
they'll talk you out of it. Did I bring up the flat Earth shit? Because I feel like
You just
I
brought
fell
it up a
rabbit hole.
second ago.
No.
Yeah, I was just thinking, had I brought it up before, because I fell in a rabbit hole about 3 weeks ago, and I
Yeah.
can't get out of this bitch. it's
Because
it's frightening.
I would love to see like a CGI rendering of if you were on, let's say, the top of at the Sears Tower or Willis Tower, whatever it's called now.
And if it was just flat,
If the Earth
that
was
is
flat,
true.
generally, how far could you see? If it was actually
You would
flat.
think you would see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you would think you would just see like a never-ending, like almost
Well, until like
Here's the thing.
you wouldn't be able to see like
until
why-
a mountain or something. Yeah, yeah.
Why? Okay, because you have to think everybody on the planet is lying about it, or at least the people who know the truth are lying about it.
Right.
Why? That's it. Why are they
why
lying
would they
about
make
it?
up that the Earth was round?
What is
Yeah,
the
like,
point?
what would be like? Yeah, what would be? Oh, at the bottom, that's where they
And
all
you know
live.
what's-
I have this answer.
Control.
I have this answer, but yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
it's pretty much that. But like when it comes down to it, I feel like everything is based off of one thing or the other, and that's usually,
Yeah.
and really they're both the same. But like somebody who's like really strongly science based versus somebody who's really strongly like religious based, and so
Yeah.
like
It's that sometimes, but some of these,
But
some of the
flat Earth
characters
is literally
aren't
science
religious.
or religion.
It's like guys
Yeah,
that
some of
don't
these guys
believe that
aren't religious.
dinosaurs happen, even with all the.
Yeah.
That's a little more believable because I mean, actual fossils, like the actual ones, it's like, is that
Yeah.
actually a bone? You sure? But then there's ones that are for sure, like it looks just like a
people
bone.
don't know that dinosaurs are actually in the Bible too. But you know,
Well, my thing is like
That's
it's
true.
Like, so,
That's true.
so flat Earth wouldn't be a scientific or a religious thing. It'd just be a.
No, yeah. Some of them are religious. Some of them
Yeah.
are religious, but a lot of them are not. They're
It's like-
weirdos.
So people in
Yeah.
California, they fly to Japan. They go west, and people in the Europe, they fly east to go to Japan, or it depends
Yeah.
on where you're at.
I was just gonna say,
Mhm.
how do planes work? Anything that uses navigation that flies, how you're gonna fly into the, if they're calculating it like a round Earth, spherical Earth, you're gonna fly into the planet if it's flat at some point.
Yeah.
And how would Antarctica and all this work with
Yeah.
just being
know.
flat? Like it's
It's-
just
it's weird because I
Oh.
I imagine they think it's like a giant snow globe, if you would. You know what I mean?
Yes,
What?
they do. I was gonna say, for those who don't know, 'cause I just discovered this. I didn't know about it at all. For those who don't know, they think we're on this pizza Earth with a globe or what do you call it?
Like a snow
A
globe,
field,
like
a dome?
a dome.
A dome. Thank you. A
Dome,
dome
yeah.
covering us. The sun and the moon are actually balls of in space, or not in space, in our atmosphere, and they go round and round in our atmosphere on this pizza Earth. And it's just like, that's what you guys really believe? I thought you had a better story
it
than
would
that.
never
That's
be nighttime though,
insane.
unless it goes underneath.
No, because the ball of the sun, it operates as a spotlight, so it it doesn't spread across everything the way light works, but it operates basically as a spotlight. I'm like, is this serious, or are you guys
Well,
just trolling
what about
everybody?
like the dome part of it? Like, how do you get past? Can you not pass that? Like, do you break it? Do you just crack?
No, you
Gotta
It's
go
like
away?
Hey.
the Truman Show.
Good question. Gravity
Or-
doesn't exist. Gravity is a myth. Like, it's
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
I had no idea it was that.
Why
crazy,
is the
but-
sun and moon both round then? Like why would they
Yeah,
be round? if
that's
they're
what I'm
not
saying.
Spheres?
Why is everything we look at in the sky round, but we're a pizza Earth?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, they're actually in reality they're actually flat. They're just flat facing us. Is what that
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. They're
they're
just
like
flat.
a
And they just go
Pokemon.
around
They're
us.
like a Pokemon
Just
game, a bunch of
flip it.
2D textures instead of 3D environments.
Right. Oh
That's
man,
crazy,
you gotta
man.
think some. That's
But
what they believe.
what are the
Like,
odds though?
like,
That I was
A
thinking
flat,
that
a
yesterday.
flat sun, like what? How thick is this flat sun? There's no.
No. The
curvature.
sun is actually it's an orb.
circle.
It's a glowing
Uh-huh.
orb, and so is the moon. It doesn't glow, but those are
Yeah.
real orbs.
I mean,
For some
only on
reason.
Wednesday. It only glows on Wednesday.
It's weird.
How
man.
do they explain the
It's-
Oh,
sunset
you
then?
know, the edges of our Earth, it's they call it what do they call it? The ice wall. So at the
Yeah.
edge, all the way around our flat pizza Earth is an ice wall, like we're on fucking Game of Thrones or some shit. It's a giant.
I'd love to
ice
see
wall.
that ice wall. That'd be cool.
It's insane.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Yeah, how's no one seen that? No one's seen the ice wall? Come on.
You brought it
No,
up.
people have seen it, but
Like you mentioned it in your
It's
comment,
crazy.
and I was literally like, because it's just for me living so close to the lake, it's all flat. There's a few small hills. Like I took you guys up to the highest hill, and it's not
Yeah.
that high. It feels high, but like
It's
in
pretty, I mean, it was,
in Grand
I guess
Rapids they
when
have
walking
like a
it felt-
ski.
felt
They have like a
higher.
ski. It's not a super impressive ski resort, but they have enough hills. So I was in this spot where I was way up, and you could just see because of the Grand River, and then there's just like, man, I can see really. This is the farthest I've seen since I've been to like Colorado, like, because where I'm at, it's like the open world games I'm always talking about, where all you see is trees because they don't design them, so you have visual of all these areas like Breath of the Wild, and I was like, man, this is just crazy being able to see this far where I'm at, like left, right, front of me. I can see all this stuff in front of me. And I was just like, well, if the Earth was flat, I'd be able to see way out, like out there, and it's just crazy.
I will always laugh.
one last thing, because we need to get out of this, get back to video game.
No,
one
I
last
always
thing.
laugh when
Go ahead.
we were all together, but I was with Juice and I went to that small lake that was near him or whatever. I don't even know. I'm like, is this Lake
That
Michigan?
little pond we went, just me and you went to, when T was
no.
sleeping. Even when we were standing on the pier at Lake Michigan, you're like, so is this Lake Michigan?
Like,
So about a
No, no,
year
show
ago,
them.
I'll find the photo.
about a year ago, this rich guy, I can't remember his name, he offered a lot of these flat earthers to come to, he'll fly you guys all out. You can film from Antarctica, because Antarctica has a 24-hour sunlight
yeah.
because
Oh,
of
yeah.
the rotation of Earth. So if that has a 24-hour sunlight, this can't be a flat Earth. So he
Yeah.
brought all these people down. They had equipment. They were live streaming on the plane, making sure there was no funny stuff about them, anything. They filmed almost all of it, right? And they saw it. It was like, fuck, it's a 24-hour sunlight down here. I can't, I can't dispel this. This is
Yeah.
fact. And people in their comment sections were, you guys are lying. You're paid shills, and totally shunned these guys.
I knew
A
it.
lot of those guys completely got knocked out of it. A couple of guys were like, yeah, but I still need to make my money, so the Earth is still flat, even though I have all this evidence here. It was
That's hilarious.
Robert,
that's a cult. You're in a cult.
what's this body
At
of
that
water
point.
behind us?
That's Lake Michigan, right?
T looks mad.
That's the ocean.
I was trying not to squint, so I ended up looking angry.
Yeah, it makes it. Yeah, it's hard to not squint. It's hard to not squint when in a sun area like that. See, like
Oh,
I
the
was
waves were
squinting
good that day
At
too.
the time.
The waves were coming
squinting
over.
too because I
nice.
can't see anything.
Like the waves were definitely coming over that pier.
Yeah, it was a nice day out there.
That was a really good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time we got back, we tried to watch Twister. I was falling asleep. I think I even dozed off. So here's where we're at the tallest point in my town. There's a little
Yeah, this is
replica
where
of
I
a
said-
fort. It's a
Yeah,
pretty cool area.
I said in the in the vlog video that I did that I was like, I
Oh,
think
there we
it's
go.
from
I'm not
World War
squinting there.
II. But that's from like the
Or-
Civil
This is
War. or
like
something
yeah,
like
this is like with Civil War era stuff. That's World War II. Where there wasn't war in Michigan.
Yeah.
Definitely not in Michigan.
This is a good
I
one.
don't know what I'm doing there.
that. That was
Yeah,
funny.
I-
That was funny.
Oh, okay, I got it. I see it now. I see it. I was trying to lean in
Yeah,
under a clock.
Man, my screen looks huge there, like with you guys standing in front
it
of
does look huge.
Clocked
Yeah.
it looks. That's funny.
It's the whole background.
So that's where we were. This is where he
yeah,
was
that,
like, "Is
I
this
was
like
like,
Michigan?"
at first I was like, is that Lake Michigan?
Oh man. Don't insult
That's a pond.
insult the mitten man.
You thought that was Lake Michigan?
Oh, well, I was
Oh,
just
here we
curious.
go. We have Dwayne in this one.
Nice.
This was Lake Michigan
Wayne
too.
Jackson.
So yeah. Anyway,
Nice. That was good, Dave. Good team.
so
Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. That's crazy.
we're almost
No,
we're a year and a
At
half.
this point, it's going to be almost 2
It'll be
years.
2 years.
I know
in
that's
July.
insane. I can't. I
Wow.
don't
Blows
believe
my
that
mind.
shit. Bro. I don't believe it.
Blows my mind. Time flies.
Time's a
Real.
bitch.
Dang, was that really that wasn't
It'll be-
last
it's a year and a
that
half.
wasn't last
Yeah.
year.
We're heading into 2 years by the time
It
this.
was,
Summer
it
hits.
was like May of 2024. So
That's crazy.
that is insane.
Because I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, wait a minute, that shit was over a year ago. I
Mhm.
thought it was like last summer and shit. Nope.
Or I guess it was May, June. It was in
July.
one of those months.
End of
July.
July.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The July 2024. Yeah,
24.
That's 2025.
And you guys had the crazy return trip, both of you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
Blows
don't
my
remind me. What was I up 17 hours or
You
something?
might as well drove at that
I thought it was
point.
more than that. I thought it was like 20 or something.
It might have been 20s. Yeah. God
Ridiculous.
dang.
I think by the time
And
you
then,
got
and then
home,
I
it
was
was
in
over
a
24 hours.
tornado in Chicago, so I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
You couldn't even cross
Yeah.
the lake in that little plane.
I couldn't
Yeah.
in good conscience have Juice come all the way back, pick me up and shit, and then drive me back again, and then have to drive home again. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna stay here at the airport. Fuck it.
If like, I think by the time I saw your message, I think I was close to dropping Robert off because we didn't realize his was gonna be delayed
Yeah.
and then we were like, oh, we can go home, go to my house, eat some pizza. I can take it back. And you're like, let's go now. I was like, well, I think you got a while, but
Mm-hmm.
you didn't wanna
I
be
was
late.
like, I got a laptop. I got a Steam Deck.
And you're in
I
the middle
have,
of
my
nowhere.
Legion
That
Go.
airport's like literally in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny.
It was
the
a nice airport though. It was nice.
My airport is just crazy small and pathetic.
crazy tiny.
It used to
Like,
be.
there was only like 2 employees.
They used to. My grandma used to work there as a regular like baggage checker and stuff. Like we used to have
Okay.
like a steady outgoing and incoming. But anyway,
Okay.
so I'm trying to decide like how I want to like play because Resident Evil comes out at the end of this month. I gotta finish Prime 4, I think. But I also picked up another game, and Robert, yes, I did skip 2, so I got Dark Souls 3 now. And
I have
I'm
a
like,
feeling you're gonna play all of them and be like,
It's all right.
1 year you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm still a little fiending a little more dark.
I
Souls.
watched. I sent you a clip of a random video where she was like blind ranking bad music. But the reason I was
Yeah.
watching her channel is she played Dark Souls. She says blind no guide, but she had people in her chat, I think, tell it because she's finding like
Okay.
invisible, like going through invisible walls, like on her, like immediately, like. I think she just cut out where people were telling her what to do. But anyway,
I mean,
she's really
In
good.
your life, you're gonna have people telling you.
She's
stuff,
like-
just gonna.
She's just ridiculously good at dodge rolling, and she just is really good at the game. I don't remember what she played first, but she definitely wasn't new to that genre. And she's played Dark Souls, and then she went back because she skipped like 3 areas. She's doing like a +5 sword that does like minimal damage. You can go to +10 and then upgrade that and then go to a +5 after that. Massively under leveled, weak weapon, and she freaking beats these bosses. Yeah, she took her 2 hours, but she beat the boss that I would have probably gave up on. I just go level up, if I'm getting stuck.
Yeah.
She went back 100% of the game while she was definitely using people's advice there. Loves the game, considers a masterpiece. I love the game. I don't call it a masterpiece, but I think it's like it's excellent. Like it's up there for me. And so she played Dark Souls 2 and claimed that she didn't know much about it. She knew people didn't like it, and that was it. And immediately was noticing all the complaints in that video I watched where the timing of the dodge roll is just like impossible. The enemies, they're just, if they see you, they'll follow you forever. Usually in these games you can get out of their range and they'll turn back. They just always infinitely follow you no matter what, so you end up with like 5 or 6. If you try to run, like a Dark Souls staple is to get to the boss, you learn how to run past everybody. But in Dark Souls 2, they made it so everybody followed you infinitely. And when you get to your fog door, I don't know if you've seen, there's a bit of a animation as you walk through the fog to go fight the boss.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they made it so you could get hit while you're in that animation. So those dozens of enemies that you normally could just run past, now they attack you and you just get killed while you're just trying to enter the boss.
That sounds
arena.
like fun.
Yeah, that sounds like.
So they're like,
yeah.
oh, basically forcing you to fight every enemy every single time, and you're talking boss fights where you die 50 times, and that's just like a couple of the bigger issues. There's just so many
just
bad
not fun to
design
me.
choices.
Dying 50 times, that doesn't sound like fun.
Doesn't sound like fun.
I don't think I
That's why I
died.
avoid these games.
See, what I do is I just, instead of, I was like, well, I'm dying. Let me just, I find an area where I can get 3 or 4 kills fairly consistently. You can still die, but go back to the campfire, rest, they respawn, I kill them, I level up 2 or 3 times. All right, let me go fight the boss now. Or at least in Dark Souls 1, you have a lot of options. You don't have to, unless you're at the end and you only have one option. There's a lot of places you can go. You don't have to do the one thing. Like, there's no specific, like, you can break that game, I quote unquote break it. You can pull Breath of the Wild, you can, not quite get to Ganon immediately, but you can just go places, they don't necessarily intend for you to go that early. But I don't know, it's just whatever they decided with Dark Souls 2. They just wanted to just make every frustrating thing and just like turn that up to 11 and say, let's just make it the most frustrating for no reason game. So there's nothing that could get me to go back to play, I don't think. Who knows, maybe just one day for shits and giggles. But with Dustblood's coming out, I still want, they're gonna have other games. I'm not that interested in the Souls likes. Like, the best one, I think most people agree, is like Lies of P. I guess I might consider that.
Yeah,
but
I fell off that game.
I'm just like, I like From Software games. Like, I don't necessarily want to make that my only genre to play, though. Like,
For sure.
I'll just save
What
it for
about
them.
Armor Core?
I have no interest in that. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. But
What about Lost
From
Kingdoms
Software
2?
game. That's why I asked.
You gotta open your horizons. You gotta diversify your bonds. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not like
From Software.
it's like a mech
not like
game,
the
right?
Souls like, but
It's like, isn't that a mech game? Mech?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a mixed
But it's-
strategy.
From Software had their take on it, and I mean, you can
It looks
kind
like they got some epic like boss fights and stuff, but
yeah, it's really good.
yeah, I've never really
But-
been into the mech genre. Like, I think I gave T the Mech Assault 2 that I had on Xbox, the original.
I love mechs. Mechs and text, bitch.
I don't mind the idea of it. I've never cared for the genre those games mechs are usually in. But other than that, Robert, what do you got there? Call of the Lamb? What's
Cult of the Lamb. Oh, what I just finished. I mean, this is what I'm about to play next, but I just finished Ollie Ollie in the Ollie Ollie World. That skateboarding.
Hey, Ollie
platform
World,
game.
yeah.
Dude, holy shit, that game is so good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I've heard.
It's
I bought it. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, no, I mean, amazing art style, great soundtrack, and just how tight and precise the controls are, and super
It's
creative.
side
level
scrolling,
design.
right?
Yeah, side scrolling. It's like
Yeah.
an action platformer, but as a skateboard, and and very challenging. They also have once you finish the whole game and everything, they also have a thing where they have like unlimited like procedurally generated levels sort of thing, so you can keep playing whatever.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed with the game. And then I forgot they shut the studio down. These
Oh, shit, really?
motherfuckers- Yeah, I forgot about that. I was like, these sons of bitches, man.
Well, it's
But
not their fault. I don't think it's.
no, it
Who
was
shut
2K.
it down?
It was 2K.
Oh, 2K shut it down.
Mhm.
Yeah, those bitches.
Yep. And,
They shut them down so they can put more resources into Rocksteady and Grand Theft Auto 6.
And yeah,
Oh,
not putting
Rockstar.
out.
yeah.
Man. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
And it's funny because that they both their last 2 games were people really enjoyed. The other one was Roller Drome. I don't know if you remember that one.
Mhm.
That was the
Mhm.
one, the
Roller Drome looked
skateboard,
cool.
Also like roller skating, the third person shooter sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which I'll definitely play that at some point. But
Do I have that? See, I get a lot of shit with Humble Bundle and shit.
Mm,
And so if you guys are like, damn, if you're looking at my account, you wonder how I get all these fucking games. I went from like 50 Steam games to like 700. It's because of Humble Bundle and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I mean,
watching some
you
randomly watching some Skate 4 footage, and it's like it looks pretty
Skate
cool.
4?
It's not called
You mean
Skate
the-
4, but that's what
Oh,
it's just called
it's
skate,
the-
right?
yeah.
I think it's trash.
it just like I'm like the idea of hitting a ramp and kind of having like your momentum just take you, and it's how many tricks and stuff you can do. Like I kind of like that more than like the idea of a free, almost like the
You were Tony Hawk person?
Yeah, I had did I have it on? I think I had 2 on Dreamcast, and then I had the
Hmm.
Game Boy Advance version of 2, which
That Game Boy Advance, that's
it
cool.
was cooler
Yes.
than it should be, but it still was.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it enough to like really get
No,
into
I
it.
mean, I think it was impressive for Game Boy Advance. I was impressed.
But what I loved, and I still like, is the Trials like games, and if they could do something like that with like skateboarding, that would be pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean Ubisoft though, man. I don't know what they doing.
Ubisoft.
I mean, like
Yeah,
like
they're in
I
trouble.
really enjoyed Trials. I mean, I liked a lot of the user generated levels that people.
There's some
create
cool
for-
stuff, but man, that
for-
talk
for-
about depth with what seems like simple
absolutely.
controls. Seeing the
Yeah.
like actually pulling off some of the mechanics. Have we? I don't think we talked about this game. This has a really cool
You may
art style.
never see another Trials game again.
Probably not.
Probably.
I don't think it was
Ubisoft's
initially It was an Xbox Live Arcade, that company, and then Ubisoft picked up their.
Oh, is this what's it called?
Some chill, cast and chill.
Fast and Chill.
Yeah.
Like I like the art style. I don't. Is the fishing?
That's a
even,
nice art style for. See, that's a cool pixel art,
Mhm.
art style where it's like
Yeah.
like
I wonder. Like it
lot
doesn't really
of
show.
people
Is the fishing?
Look how
like,
look how vibrant the world is.
yeah.
Like, does
The
the
squirrel
fishing
in the tree
actually
and shit.
like have some depth to it, or is it simple? Like I guess I don't
But this
know.
is more like it seems like. I mean, to be fair, look, obviously, people get crazy into 50 pages of fish that they could catch and stuff.
That's-
So
yeah.
It's a tough. It's a
I'm
fine
not a
line
big
between.
like fish guy, so I probably wouldn't. go
I don't
into
know
this,
like in
but,
real
like,
life, but like you gotta make it so it's not like just simple, but also not like frustratingly. Like Stellar Blade has
Like
a
the Red
fishing
Dead-
mode, but it's like kind of an
like
annoying
the
one.
Red Dead 2 one. Did you see Red Dead fishing is like 20 minutes?
Red Dead
just-
2 has fishing.
Probably just
Oh,
you probably have hardly ever get a bite. It's probably all realistic, like you.
It's a super long. I forget. Hold on, let me see, because I remember it was like someone's
It's not
fishing.
that
and It was
great.
like one thing.
Yeah. You go fishing for a specific fish every time.
See, there was like it because it
This
takes
game has zero
legitimately
aura.
like
It's lifeless.
20 minutes. It's some crazy thing. Like, damn, why does it take so long?
Then you probably have to skin it and or scale it yourself,
Yeah.
gut it.
Yeah,
But,
maybe
uh,
like
Swallow
10
any
minutes.
bones.
Yeah, that's
I was
doesn't-
like,
pretty good.
Twilight Princess fishing was really disappointing after Ocarina of Time. Like Ocarina of Time is fairly
Yeah.
basic, but I was expecting Twilight Princess to like step it up.
Really step up. Yeah.
I just didn't.
Big up, Mr. Game Chat. Great to see the juice still loose in 2026.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying.
We still here, man. Can you believe this shit? This shit is crazy.
I know.
This year will be what
20 or 12 years.
12 years?
Oh wow.
I was just talking to my
Wow.
buddy at work. I was like, man, maybe I should get back to like doing like an intro with announcing who we
Yeah, we
are. Like,
We got to get we gotten lazy over the last.
I
few
know,
years.
it's like,
We gotta
but
get back to
no one
being-
shows up till
But it is-
7:05.
But like it's been a
We-
few years. Like we've been doing this.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
These
got a
guys
lot of
are
new
years,
subscribers from the home theater stuff, but I don't think they check this out.
I don't
too
care about
much.
your game.
Every once in a
podcast.
while, I was getting people like want to talk home theater, but no, we're talking gaming. Sorry,
Yeah.
It's gaming stuff.
Well, you can throw that. It ain't like we just talked about flat Earth. It ain't like we can't throw some.
But when you ask
Push
like
it in there.
a super specific, like you got to be in the
Oh.
hobby kind of question, like
I could
Okay.
talk about
Well-
my dream home theater one day.
We don't mind learning something.
so. Yesterday, since we're on the topic, I helped a guy put up a new screen. He had a nice screen. It was a 2:4 aspect ratio, so a true CinemaScope ratio, and he removed all of his equipment from under the screen, so he now had the room. So he went to basically same width but a taller version like I did. But he doesn't really like messing with anything. He mounted his speakers, but he's very hands off with like doing any kind of work like that. And the guy he bought the equipment from lives in Detroit, and he said he'd come out and help him. And he was doing a speaker in the wall behind the screen. It's a pretty big speaker. And I'm glad I offered to help because there was a stud dead center in the wall. and he was like, I don't know, I look, there was already an opening from previous TV he had. The stud just went to like the bottom of some plywood. Like it wasn't tied to any kind of, it wasn't holding up any beam. I said, dude, that's not weight bearing. Trust me, I can cut this stud in 30 seconds with my Sawzall.
Means something else these days.
I know that's I keep laughing because I'm thinking something else.
Stud.
Oh, I forget what they call them. They call them something else in Europe.
That's all I could hear.
That's what I was. Well, that's like you keep saying. This stud was
Cut the stud.
That's what they're called. I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're called.
It's a 2x4.
No, I know, but I didn't know they're called that. I only know stud as in studs, as in, you know.
In Australia, they call them something
that's
different.
That's the only stud you know. What the hell?
Yeah, like studs, as you know, like you know.
So I know enough to know that your entire upstairs of your house, the weight of one side is not going to be resting on some plywood and some single studs. There was a concrete slab about 5 inches behind that, and I was like, that's where your joists are sitting. Trust me. It's like they're not gonna be sitting on this wall. Finally, he let me cut because otherwise the speaker would have been like 7-8 inches off center. I'm like, that would be terrible. So cut that out, got that installed. We got the screen mounted, and there's definitely ran into some complications, and there's always stuff. And then he just turned on and saw the difference, and he's just like, wow. Like he put on some like a Led Zeppelin concert on Blu-ray and some other like 16:9 like Top Gun Maverick scene where it goes to the IMAX ratio, or not true IMAX, but the more IMAX shots. And he was just like, he was really blown away because he was kind of wondering if it was worth the hassle, worth the money, and he was very happy. So I did that for like 7 hours. I was there like 7 hours yesterday, and that's just cool to learn some stuff, help somebody out, that same hobby. And so now he's got a few other things he can do, but he's got a really nice setup. But anyway, I did that instead of playing any games yesterday, and then Saturday I actually watched a couple movies because I hadn't watched really anything this year so far. So I watched Thor, the original, and The Bad Guys 2, which I like the first one. The second one's good. It's kind of on the silly side for me. I don't know if you've seen them, Robert. The Bad Guy movies.
I actually only saw the first one. I didn't see the second one.
They're both kind of the same tone. They're very silly, over the top.
I like the first one a lot.
It's fun.
I
wouldn't say, oh my god, that was so good. It's not like Spider-Verse or anything. It's not doing anything crazy.
But it's still a fun movie. Really,
and Sam Rockwell's good I think he's a good for voice acting work.
Sam Rockwell.
But some of the best like bass I've ever heard in my room. Like there's a rocket launch sequence. It's just crazy. So
new test scene.
Definitely. Well, I heard that scene at that $150,000 room, and that's one of the scenes he played. And I was like, oh, I gotta have that movie. So,
gotcha.
I thought you were saying based.
No, bass. All about that bass. It's incredible. But yeah, and Thor, I hadn't watched that in a long time. I still like it.
Yeah, you realize how different the tone was.
And
in that one.
It does take way more of the movie spent in Asgard than I remembered. I thought it was like, I would have guessed like 80%, 85% on Earth, but I feel like it's like 55, 45, like 55% Earth, 45 on Asgard, or what's the other realm? I should know it from playing the 2 God of War movies, not let alone just watching that Thor 2 days ago. It's the ice realm.
Yeah.
Just
Realmheim, something.
Somethingheim.
Something.
Udenheim.
It's close. That's close, but it's just crazy because that was a Paramount movie. It's Disney re-released the 4K, but it doesn't even say Disney anywhere in the intro. It's just Paramount.
Yeah.
And even then, I always blame Disney for the MCU's lackluster sound mixes, and I'm just like, this is just the most like paint by numbers, just mediocre sound. There's a few moments where it's okay, but there's no like real good activity in the surround speakers or nothing. It's just like even the third movie or fourth movie they made when Paramount was in charge, they just never had that for whatever reason. You'd think those movies would have the best sound design, the best, visual effects. They had, visual effects were pretty good. And it's like everyone blames Disney, but I think Marvel even Iron Man that's just how it was. I don't know why, but I like the movie, and I kind of prefer that.
I mean, they spent the money for the track, the music and whatnot, and they stopped it after that.
They had Anthony Hopkins is in that. They probably had to pay Anthony Hopkins a good amount.
Yeah,
lots of CG in that movie. Lots of visual effects.
Like they had a real director, Kenneth Branagh,
mm-hmm.
and you're like a serious director. Like, oh shit, I forgot he.
They didn't have a lot to work with. They had the one little town in like New Mexico. Like,
yeah, it was, but I love that quaintness of that.
Didn't make for a very
nice to see something that wasn't like, oh, it's leading to this and leading to that. It's just like a quaint story.
I'll say the final act was a little, like the thing comes down and like. We already saw all this cool battle stuff in the beginning, so to end it with just this robot, this fairly basic fight with that giant like guard or whatever was a little bit underwhelming, but still enjoyed that. I don't mind, like I love Thor Ragnarok. I've watched that three times.
Percy,
now.
that's my favorite Thor movie.
It's fun.
It's funny and it's entertaining.
Funny as hell.
No, I'm not saying one way or the other is better. I'm just saying how tonally
they definitely
changed.
turned Thor into the comedy more than like he was funny unintentionally funny. Like his character he didn't realize he was being funny. It was funny to watch.
Right. I think that's better. I think that worked better when he was just like being himself and he was just so
then you had Kat
out
Dennings,
of like touch.
Kat Dennings was kind of the comedy. And then
Micah made this great movie though, man.
That's a good movie.
It's a good ass movie, Jojo Rabbit.
Oh yeah, Jojo Rabbit.
That has one of the more shocking scenes in any movie ever.
That was I cried, but it's also very funny,
Yeah,
that movie had a lot of mixed reviews. You either loved it or you hated it.
But it's also very funny at the same time. So he did a good job at kind of mixing the dark tone of what that entails the story, but also
like Inglourious Basterds did. That was really good at like making funny comedy out of that shit. Like,
who thought someone quote unquote drawing a swastika would be so like. It's hard to watch, but it's also just so amazing at the end scene when he's using his knife to make us like it's just so. It was gross, but it was also like, oh my god, that's like the coolest.
Yeah.
Like that's just like, of course, that's what he's gonna do.
As big of an asshole as Tarantino is, he has this ability to make horrible things hilarious. Like, in Django, when the guys were like trying to put on their hoods and they didn't fit and shit, and they had this whole conversation about who fucked up their white hoods, and that shit was just hilarious to me. But Tarantino is an asshole though.
Yeah, Inglourious Basterds.
That shit he said about Paul Dano was some bullshit.
I didn't hear what he said, but I just know he was talking.
He trashed Paul Dano.
He said he was like the worst SAG actor in the whole guild. Like it
was awful.
He is
really
the worst.
I can think of some pretty bad actors, like just generally.
I'm like the worst. I'm just like, do you know how many?
Paul Dano's a great actor, by the way. It's not, to call him the worst was
the worst.
Nonsense.
Like again, the worst means the literal last person in SAG. Come on, man. What you?
Yeah. See, I try to like, I try to defend Tarantino at points, but this kind of shit is indefensible. Like,
I don't know what he has against him, but
I don't know.
Somebody I think's like, I don't necessarily say she's just simply a bad actress, or I can't blame the material. She's been in a lot. Like I think Zendaya is just such a mediocre like actor. Like
you got to watch
what
Champions,
brother.
I've seen her in Dune. I've seen her in Spider-Man. So that's and The Greatest Showman. And I'm like, yeah, she's not like the worst, but she's not like
Champions.
You gotta watch Euphoria, bro.
For Championship. Hold on. Why am I forgetting? I own
it's
the
Champions.
damn movie.
Talking about the tennis movie.
Yeah, I have the movie, but I didn't
even heard of that.
She's
I'd like
very
to
good.
see
What?
her, and I'd like to see her like
love
in
that
some
movie.
play a different kind of character than her MJ.
Oh yeah,
She
well
plays
then
like a
watch
more like
Champions then.
angry. Is it Champions? No, I don't think it's Champ. Hold on, what the heck?
I thought it was Champions.
It's a tennis movie.
I knew exactly what you were talking about when you said it, so I thought it was Champions.
Yeah, but
sure.
for some reason it's popping up a different film. No, I can't.
You know, a good tennis
is it?
movie is
What the hell?
it's not really tennis. Tennis is in it, but it's a. Speaking of directors, people don't like Woody Allen.
Oh,
movie.
Challengers.
Challengers.
I don't know how I can say
I'll have to
I
look
Challengers.
knew
up
the
Challengers.
ch was right.
Yeah, Challengers. Awesome movie. That was one of my favorite of that year. Which is
Yeah, Challengers is really good.
But there's a
She's
black
good in
and
it.
there's a
She's
black
great in
and
it.
black and white movie with Scarlett Johansson called Point. Oh shit! It's not Point Break. Something.
See, we're
Point.
forgetting
Yeah,
movies.
It's a
Point
tennis
Break.
game, or there's tennis in it, but that's just kind of the backdrop for the story. It's a really good ass movie. Match Point.
Ass movie.
It's called Match Point. It's
Oh,
got
Match Point. That seems like I've heard
Scarlett
of it.
and then the other and like the dark haired actor, I forget who.
You said it's in black and white.
Yeah. It's got another guy which I'm not a huge fan of. Jonathan Rhys Myers. Not a huge fan of him, but I don't remember.
I don't know. I never finished the Dune books. It was so boring to me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I hear the
Um,
Dune books are tough to get through.
Yeah, I never finished them. So about her ruining the character didn't mean anything to me because I don't know the character that well from the
Yeah,
book.
man. I
I'm just like, wow, this
Dune,
it's not exactly MJ, but it's not exactly very far off from her MJ either.
Well, they try to act like she wasn't MJ at first, so it was like, why are
Yeah.
we doing this?
But as far as like her Spider-Man
Yeah.
kind of character, like either way, I don't see her having like a huge amount of range in what I've seen her in. But
No,
She's good in
I'm
I'm
not.
telling you, she's good in Challengers though. Like
Hey,
she has.
like
range.
Daisy
for her.
Ridley,
Like,
Daisy Ridley's
like-
not very good from what I've seen.
no,
No, she is good. How many movies you seen her in, man? I'm telling you, she's good. She just had a
3.
movie this year that is really good. And it's this it's my favorite movie of this year, which is only like 3 movies to be fair. but it's called We Bury the Dead, and it's a zombie movie, but a very unique zombie movie. And she's really good in it. It's more emotional, more dramatic, and she's also good in this other movie. Let me see if I remember the name of it. It's
The Marsh
I don't know.
King's
She was my
Daughter.
favorite thing about.
I don't
about,
want to.
Oh, I've seen her in
I don't
4
wanna
movies.
live
I saw her in
anymore?
Murder
Let me
and
see.
the Orient Express. She wasn't.
No,
actually,
no,
she
no.
wasn't bad
I'm
in
not.
that.
I'm not talking about that one.
You're
She was
guessing
charismatic
the
in
Marsh
both.
King's Daughter. That's what you're thinking of.
No,
No.
no. I'm just We Bury the Dead. I just said we. Just,
No,
I
you just said there was another one.
Oh,
that...
oh no, no. There's no. It's somebody. I think about dying. Sometimes I think about dying.
Oh, okay.
That's also another good one, and also made me cry. Very good. That's
She was my
that's
favorite thing about.
She has some good drama
Force
roles.
Awakens.
I'm telling you, she has some good drama roles.
She
And
was
yeah,
super
she's good in Star
charismatic.
Wars.
And,
She's
she
good
was
in
super
Star Wars.
charismatic in that one, in the
Yeah.
original one. So
Anyway, what got any other gaming news or anything? I can't.
I'm just saying.
Do
Yeah,
you
we
guys
got.
want to do it? Do you guys want to do it? 20 questions?
No.
We can do a 20 question. We got this coming up
I'll-
soon. You want to talk about that?
Oh yeah.
Virtual- I mean, hey,
Yeah,
again,
boy.
it is cool that they for the Switch Online they're bringing like games that never
Is it cool?
came out. You
Is
don't
it
think it's cool?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You
that's
really
cool. That they're
That's cool.
Bringing
Well, that's the biggest thing that's
games.
cool. That's the biggest thing
Yeah.
that's cool.
Hey,
And
okay.
look,
Nobody's really saying this, and I'm going to talk about this in my video. But nobody's saying this about the fact that Nintendo wants you to buy $100 chunk of plastic or a $50 piece of cardboard to play games that you can only rent through their service.
Oh no, absolutely. That's it.
That's
yeah, no, I get
fucking
that.
insane.
Mhm.
That is insane to me. So, and nobody's talking about that. But
No, well,
the
I
fucking
think
thing
the
sold out.
the
They
thing
sold
is,
out. So what the fuck?
Well, the
What do
thing
I
is
know?
about that, and my thing is like, honestly, even if I never play it, I do like it would be cool to have it. You know, it's one of those things that I think a lot of people would like to just have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why-
I think a lot of people are buying it for.
Why wouldn't it
Like
come with
a
a
collection
cartridge?
piece?
Why wouldn't it come
Yeah.
with a cartridge with all the games? If you're gonna buy the headset.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Something
Can't
like
you
that.
put out a cart with all those fucking games on it at some point?
Something like that. I would agree. I definitely
because
well, I think,
you're
you know,
making me
unfortunately,
buy something. You're not making me do
Yeah.
it, obviously, but you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
have to buy something else to make these games
Yeah.
I'm renting work. Like that's crazy.
Well, do you think
That's
it's almost like Super Nintendo like where they literally somehow they're like, we want people to experience it in the way that literally you're supposed to experience it by putting your helmet in the face in the helmet. Like they for some reason just don't want to make a 2D mode. I don't even think they're thinking in terms of money wise. Of course they are in terms of like money, but I really think they also are being that stingy Nintendo. Where like, well, it can't be in 2D because that's not what the game is. It's a 3D game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
these
saying?
these games do not work in 2D. I mean, kinda,
Oh,
but
really? You don't
you
think they?
kind of. Oh yeah, they're not good in 2D. I played them.
Ah.
They're not good. You need that depth perception for them to work.
Yeah, I guess also
especially
like, yeah,
Go ahead.
because there's that one rapid one where you're literally just going up like,
Yeah.
well, that's the one that's unreleased, but like, even the tennis, I'm sure would probably be tougher
Yeah,
to
tennis
do.
is one. Like you need that depth to
Uh.
the time the ball hits and all that kind of stuff.
It's
So
just
what do you think? Well, what would you do then in terms of what would be your way of doing it if you feel like you kind of need something extra?
Why,
Like, what
like
would
what
be
Juice
your-
just said, sell the fucking
Like
thing
a-
in the cart,
it should come with
You know?
it should come with the cartridge for that. For
or
the
have the
$100.
have the you paying for the fucking thing that should come. Yeah, like
And
Labo
to be
comes
fair,
with software. You buy Labo, it comes with
Yeah.
software.
And to be fair, you
So-
know that would sell like, hey, here's a
It was
here's
sell like crazy. I'd buy the
all the
shit.
virtual games.
It,
It
would
would
sell
make
like
the
crazy.
it would make the expansion pass version of it worthless then if you
I don't think so. I don't think
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
so.
people.
if
like,
you get the
like
cartridge
having
with the headset, then it's like then what's
Well,
the point?
okay, yeah, well, yeah, that's.
It'd have to be
yeah,
a
I
it'd
guess
have
it
to
is.
be at least
Well,
the
there'd have to be
option.
one with, one without.
Yeah.
No, but you can decide that you're gonna. I don't know. I guess you'd have to do the cardboard, or if you buy the $100 plastic one, then you get the software. But if you just buy the cardboard one, you can get it through expense.
Yeah.
Like they can do stuff. There's stuff that they can do.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I think
I am curious.
it
it would be way more acceptable.
When it comes
Oh,
out,
but-
what if your headset will work? For,
Like I don't need to buy anything. I can
that's
just
what I'm
use
saying.
this.
I'm curious. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
so-
curious. If it works that way, then technically you don't need, and you'll be able
Yeah.
to kind of get. Anything.
I was gonna say, do not if you especially if you're planning on buying the cardboard one, don't buy that shit. Or I wouldn't buy either one, but I understand why you buy the plastic one because you want that collection piece. But if you're
Yeah.
buying that car, go buy fucking Labo. You can get the shit for way cheaper, and it comes
Oh,
with
yeah,
cool
Labo.
software. And you can buy this shit right now. You get your
Switch
Labo
2
with it.
won't fit in
So-
there though. But can you play it on Switch 1?
Well, no, Switch 2
Yeah, the
won't
Switch
fit.
one is on also Virtual Boy.
Mm.
Yeah, the for Switch one. But also, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
still,
Switch 1,
they
yeah.
do have. I linked that they had a like they even have a new basically what T has like for the VR. They have a Switch 2 version of it.
Yeah.
And it's I think it was like $30-$40, and still, like
I'm
to
like,
me, if
Just play it on
it
your
works,
Switch.
but I mean, even for Switch 2, like they have the Switch 2 version of what you have. So
Yeah.
it's like, to be fair, if you really want to. I mean, to be fair, I also do have my Switch 1 still sitting there anyway. But,
But it should be $25, not no goddamn $50.
yeah,
You telling me-
for sure.
You're
for sure.
telling me, come on, that shit should be $20 tops.
Well, especially honestly, you should be able to
What do
put your you should be able to put like your platinum coins towards it to get like the
Right.
cardboard version.
right.
To be honest with you, because like I just got a towel from a Donkey Kong Bonanza towel. This it's not something big, but I used my platinum coins. I'm like, why can't you put the cardboard on there? Like that'd be cool. You just at least
Yeah.
something. Everyone's got platinum coins. All you do is you play your games and you'll build up platinum coins. So it's like, I don't know, weird. But I mean, like in the end of the day, I do like that. I mean, the biggest thing, like I said, is easily the fact that they're releasing for the first time.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that. I have no.
that's
It's like
crazy.
it reminds me of
I
like
was
the
not
Star Fox
expecting that.
thing, like Star Fox 2 when they came
Yeah.
out with the Super Nintendo Mini and shit.
Mhm.
I like,
But
oh, that's cool.
yeah, you don't have to rent it. It's always on the Super Nintendo
Right.
Mini.
Star Fox 2
That's
was
so-
trash.
Yeah,
Glad
Yeah.
they never released
That's-
that game.
that's bullshit.
Absolutely,
that game came out in 95.
absolutely.
That shit would be a classic.
That was one
All
of
this
the
Star
worst
Fox 2 hate.
Nintendo games I've ever played. I'm not even joking. It's
I'm
absolutely
not buying it.
atrocious. It's bad. I didn't like a single
I
thing
don't
about it.
disagree.
And
Yeah.
Star Fox is one of my
Yeah.
probably top 3 favorite and Super NES games.
I 100% disagree, but everybody has their
God, it's
take on
bad.
it. You're right in line with was it Game Explain? They trashed it, and I'm like,
I was surprised
Is it-
because I was
is
like,
it fair?
I love Star Fox, but I tried 2 different sessions playing it. I'm pretty sure I beat it. I mean, there's
Yeah.
some of those missions are just like, this is just
You're
Yeah.
playing that game with, 2020 sensibilities. and
nah,
shit.
because I can play. I was playing
if that
Star
bitch
Fox.
came out in '95, like it was supposed to, and then and came out in '95 like it was supposed to, and they didn't put this shit out, then you would have been like, oh, I love Star Fox 2. It was a great game.
I don't know,
It's cool, some cool, new, innovative things in there.
because I played Star Fox the original right before
Chicken Walker.
and I and I was like, man, this just feels so good. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try Star Fox 2. And I was like, no.
Because we were all mesmerized. The Virtual Boy as well. The Virtual Boy was always kind of trash, but it was like a new, oh my God, virtual reality. Like, because we were obsessed with virtual reality in the 90s for some reason, even though the tech was nowhere near where it should have been for us to be obsessed with it. We were all obsessed. You had the Lawnmower Man, you had all these movies coming out with Virtuosity. That's where I got my my little handle, Sid 6.7. Like you had like all this stuff. So, but the tech wasn't there. But we thought it was cool as shit. We thought that shit was cool. But it wasn't.
I will say also, I do like
If it
for the
came out
Virtual
today-
Boy.
What's up?
I do like the Virtual Boy that you could change the colors. I would definitely play it in white instead of red.
Oh yeah,
I feel
that's cool.
that's a nice addition.
So I did play the Virtual Boy in Toys R Us when it first was
Mhm.
coming out or came out. After 5 minutes, I was like, I have no interest. Like I was not wowed by it. It just wasn't.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I think it was
there's
just-
generally
it wasn't-
cool looking games. There's cool looking games on the like Wario Land is apparently really good. Like
Wario Land
it's
is good. It is a actual good game. It's sad that it was stuck.
Stuck
People
on
say
the-
all the
yeah,
time.
stuck on the
It's
Virtual
stuck
Boy.
on the Virtual Boy.
All I played was the tennis. I think it was tennis.
sure.
Plus, it was like how many
Virtua
batteries?
Tennis.
How many batteries does it take?
There you go.
Six
Or
fucking
tennis.
batteries to run this thing. I mean, you could
Hey.
plug
For
it
an
in
hour,
with your adapter.
2 hours. Did it
Yeah,
have an
right.
adapter?
Yeah,
Okay.
it has a power. Power
Which-
adapter.
What's Sandstorm eating there?
It looks like a Super Nintendo adapter, basically.
What happened?
I wonder what Sandstorm's eating. He's muted.
He's muted.
Uh, yeah. So that's. I think that's insane that they're charging this much. It's cool.
Sure.
That
Oh,
they
can
brought
you
it
hear me
out
now?
and they're
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You said 6 batteries. I said, is that too much different from a Game Gear?
No,
Uh,
Game Gear was also wasn't that 6.2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an hour
Those
battery
things-
life.
Yeah, and that shit was dead in like 2 hours tops. And you're like, fuck, I just spent $800 on batteries. I got to do that.
Holy
Shit.
shit.
I remember when I bought a
was
battery
Not
for
good for the environment.
the Dreamcast VMU. I went out and bought a battery, and then I was like, oh, I want to play the little mini game where you have play it like a Game Boy. I got like 30 minutes of playtime. That battery died. I never bought
bitch
another
dead.
one. And
Really? That
But it-
fast?
when you
That
had
bitch
it plugged
dies.
in with the controller on, it would still work. It wouldn't save it.
You hear that beep? That beep lets you know that the shit was dead.
You wouldn't
That's
be
what
able
the
to
beep
play
was for.
anything outside of the being plugged into the controller. But that's all
I didn't realize that.
I was just like, no, I just need to know my health and Resident Evil Code Veronica and some other uses of it.
You didn't raise your, what I was gonna say, Chozo. What are they called in Sonic Adventure?
The Chow?
Chow.
Raise-
You raise your
Yeah.
Chow on the go. Yeah, on the go. My ass. That shit was dead in like 35 minutes. That shit was
Yeah,
bullshit,
talk about
man.
more Sega gimmick shit, man. Like the
No, it was a really cool thing, but it wasn't there. Like the
idea
battery
wasn't
tech
terrible. It's just like
Yeah,
the display on it was very basic. It was tiny. It wasn't really practical,
I mean,
but
it was perfect because it was like Tomodachi. Tomodachi was hitting at that time, so it made a lot of sense for them to do that. But the practicality of it wasn't great.
I would have rather had
battery-
more room for my fingers on the back of the controller. then
that Dreamcast controller, I was never a fan.
Yeah.
Love the Dreamcast, but that
Really?
controller was not
it's
my
like
fit. Yeah.
I mean, 'cause it's got the
Yeah.
2 slots. I believe it was two or just one in that. I know Xbox
Hold on,
had
I
2.
got it right here.
No, it's 2 slots.
You had to like really get. It's almost like the
me
Xbox
see if I have
original
one handy
360
here.
controller. Going back
Oh, I
to
do.
that.
Yeah, so you got 2 slots.
Yep.
He's got it right there.
Of course I got it right here. And then there's a Rumble Pack.
I don't.
But
think
this
I had the
controller, what
Rumble.
I hate about it is that these, what do you call it?
Yeah,
This is like straight down. This needs to be out for your hand, because your hands are doing this. You want your hands to be out like this when you're
yeah, and
holding
it's
it,
like
but it makes you, it's just crampy. You
I don't
know?
remember
The
it being,
evolution.
like, I
I
remember
feel like it was
holding
the
one.
evolution of the Saturn. And
Yeah, the Saturn
had a
controller was-
terrible.
The Saturn controller, no, that was actually better.
No,
Do I have it? I don't think I have it over here.
I
But
mean,
yeah, that
I'll
one was
take
better
that.
because
I'll
it was
take
more
the.
rounded.
I'll take the potato Xbox controller over the Dreamcast. I'd rather have that
I would
massive
too.
thing. That massive
I
thing in
take
my
that over.
hands.
Massive thing.
Yeah, that thing cramps, especially when you're playing Marvel versus Capcom.
Fuck, I don't have one. I can't
Yeah,
believe that.
I mean, so many missed opportunities with the Dreamcast. I don't think it would have helped it, but like no, didn't have the dual analog, so you got to use the face buttons as walking, like strafing and stuff, and like you didn't have two shoulder buttons like PlayStation, so it was like there's third parties were just like, yeah, I'm not gonna
Like
to get a game
I bet
on
these are
Dreamcast.
dead. Both of them are dead. I mean, I just bought these fucking things too. The batteries, and they're dead. They're fucking dead. But yeah.
Well, you know, talking about being dead, my 3DS I turned on the other day, and it was alive with like 3 batteries, and I don't remember the last time I turned it on. My new
that's
3DS.
crazy
And,
that it
and
holds
I
a
played
charge.
I played it for almost 3 hours, and it lasted all the way.
I
started blinking towards the end, and I didn't start plugging. I plugged it
I
in.
turned mine on to play it like Animal
curious.
Crossing in 2020.
You brought it up, so I'm
Remember,
curious.
I somehow Nintendo just gifted me New Leaf,
Yeah, check.
and I was like, with New Horizons coming out, I was like, let me check out Animal Crossing, and I hadn't turned that damn system on. Actually, no, since Animal Crossing came out
2DS.
last year, I turned on to play Beautiful Joe. That's what it was, and I still had 2 bars after 4 or 5 years, and I played, and I
That's
didn't,
crazy.
like my
I
Switch.
guess that's the difference. That's the difference between sleep mode and just.
Well, my
hey,
Switch
we just
Pro
shut down.
controller won't last a month if I don't play it. It'll be dead. Like it doesn't. It's just
Really?
sitting there idle, or sitting there turned completely off. It would be dead.
That's not the same for me. I still have my Switch 1 Pro controller, and if I don't touch it for a little bit, it still stays on.
Oh,
I haven't played
Yeah,
this bitch
look,
in months.
blue. It's blue.
Yeah, I haven't played this bitch in months.
months. We're talking. I was 4 to 5 years in between.
For me, it was probably a year or something, max,
Well-
or maybe even more, because I use my other 3DS for the capture card to record stuff, but like other
I'm talking like
that
summer
one, I
of-
haven't used it in a while.
Like
yeah, I
summer
went
of,
like 4 years
last year.
and turned it on, and it still had like 2 bars, and it lasted an hour. I didn't have to charge it after I played for a couple
I
hours.
bet this bitch is dead though. I bet this is dead. Piece of shit.
Oh, speaking of dead batteries, one of the guy who came.
Oh yeah, look,
That one's
blinking
dead.
like
Oh,
a
but it's still
blinking
on.
like a. It's
Still
still
on,
it's
at
still powering up. Yeah, somehow.
So the guy that I helped install that screen and stuff, he drove 138 miles. He has
there it
a
Oh, dead.
he has a
Oh,
died.
okay,
he has a
okay.
Tesla, and in it was like zero. It was single digits. He couldn't even drive 138 miles. Obviously, you got to have heat. You're gonna freeze. With the heat on and stuff, he couldn't even make 138 miles on his charge. So he had to stop halfway, wait in line for like 30, 40 minutes.
On a full charge?
Yeah, because at 0 degrees, like first of all, your battery just dies sitting there at that temp, and then to have it heat the cabin and stuff. So he had to stop, wait for 30, 40 minutes to even get, because there was a line at the charging stations, and then he charged it for like 30 minutes. So he showed up like 2 hours late from when he was supposed to be there. I'm like, Michigan's just not a great state, because that's driving on clean, dry roads. Now, if you had to plow through some snow and get some traction, it would have been even worse. But I was like, yeah, they need to get some kind of major evolution in battery technology for cars. For it
Well,
to be
I always thought. I
practical.
mean, I mean, I
Kinda
could be
gonna
wrong,
do
but
it.
what's the a hybrid? Like I thought it was like almost like that's like the best where it's like
It's
you
hybrids are
you'd be
fine, but
running
it's
even
not like you're
further.
getting like 100 miles a gallon, or you're getting like 40 miles a gallon, like instead of
Yeah,
30 or
There's
whatever.
nothing special.
Like
Oh, I remember like someone telling me, "Oh man, I haven't had to get
now,
gas or anything in ages." I'm like,
if they have
"Really?"
a huge, if it has a huge tank,
Yeah, so
I saw a video of a guy was testing it was a hybrid, and I think he went 500 or 600 miles, but that also had like a huge 20 something gallon tank, so it wasn't like,
Okay.
so he wasn't
Yeah.
talking about miles per gallon. He just said, I got 500 miles on this hybrid or whatever it was.
Uh
leaving out some details and shit.
huh.
Like our company van, you got to fill up after like 200 miles, but it only has like a 12-gallon tank. It's like why do you have a delivery van? Why would you have a 12
That's
gallon
crazy.
tank? Like it's stupid. My truck's
That
got
seemed like to be a pain in the
That's smaller
ass.
than my tank.
I got an 18-gallon tank. In the winter, I can go about
Mine is-
280 miles on a tank.
Mine
It's
is,
not-
You go all the way to zero? No, right? You go. You talk about.
I always go
or you
down.
talking-
I always go down till
You go
I'm
to-
within a gallon.
Whoa, wait. Like literally, it says zero. Like nothing's
It's
going
telling
on.
me I got about a gallon left. By when I fill it up, I know I'm about at
That's
17.5
usually like
or
what?
whatever.
And how many
26
miles
mile?
would you be able to go from that gallon? Like, like
I'd get
one
another
gallon.
like 18.
Dang, oh, so I'd be
not bad.
worried.
For your
Once it
truck?
hits under like 100 miles, I said like that, I fill up
Why?
like
I mean, I drive by like 2 gas stations on my way to work. Like it's not
Yeah,
that hard.
guess
Ain't nothing to
sometimes
fear.
I'll be-
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
drive
I'd be
like
like,
my distance
oh, no.
between work and my house is less than it. It's only like 12 miles. So even if I only have a gallon, I could still get to work and then get to the gas station.
That's true.
It's not like I'm on a trip. If I was like making a cross country trip, yeah, I ain't gonna wait till it says 20 miles left. I'm filling up on a quarter tank, like.
That's pretty
You know-
good for
you
your.
know- You know when you get down to 20
Truck.
and then you get on the highway and then it says 34 and you're like, oh.
Oh,
Exactly. Like, oh shit.
Well,
whoop.
in the winter though, like in the summer, I go like 380 miles on a tank, and then in the winter it's like 280, so I lose 100 miles. My buddy says they use like different gas in the winter and summer, and plus your heating, you start your truck or start your car, you let it heat up before you even drive. Some people do that forever. Like I do it for like 3 minutes. Some people are like 15 minutes. Their car's out there running.
To be honest, yeah, I probably should, but I never do it. I just turn it on and get going.
And you're supposed. It's
That's
better.
not good. That's
German
horrible.
car.
No, you gotta leave.
That's not good?
You should wait
No.
in the cold. You should definitely wait a couple
Yeah.
minutes.
You need that oil
Really?
to start circulating through your cylinder.
it
You can
thin
fuck your
out.
car
Well,
up, bro.
here's a question for you guys. Here's a question
German
for you guys.
cars is not that.
My car right now is buried in snow, man. Right, I still haven't taken it out because.
When's the last time you started
But I
it?
haven't turned it on in like a week. Should I be turning it on
Yes.
every week for a little bit?
Depends
Or-
if you got a new
you
battery
know-
or it's towards the end of its life.
It's a newer battery. It's like maybe a year and a half.
You should be fine. But
Oh shit.
I usually don't go
Percent.
personally. I don't go that long, but our work van goes sometimes 2 weeks and it starts up in 0 degrees. So,
Yeah.
but if
you
the
know what
battery
kind of-
starts to go, you're fucked. It's not gonna start in the cold.
You know what kind of car I have, and it says literally in the manual, "Do not let this car sit."
Really?
Yeah, because they have emission it's from there, so they have emission laws there where you just can't turn on the car and let it sit. So they've designed it specifically for you to get in and start driving. So
Ouch.
But also,
Yeah.
don't they? What was I gonna say? Some of those cars. Dang it! I had a thought. It'll come back to me. I was just thinking of your car for sure. Oh, some cars don't even let you like. It has a limiter, so you can't just like start your car and like rev full revs. It only
yeah,
let you
no,
go
you
half.
can't do that either. It won't let you go past 3, I want to say, and no car. I didn't know this. None of those cars have automatic starters for that reason, for that same reason, because of the
Yeah.
emission laws.
I mean, it's cool.
So-
to have, but like some people just like 15, 20 minutes. Like you're just it'll heat up in like 5 minutes. You don't need to have it run for 20. But anyway,
Saturn's expensive. 12.
They are
12 feet. I haven't looked at them in a while.
Weren't they? I know the games
speaking
were
of expensive. Can I ask y'all a question? So, a gaming related question, by the way. So, I saw this news saying that this game was basically sold out and you couldn't find this game. So I went around to
Final
Walmart
Fantasy?
and I couldn't find it. Yeah, Meijer, Best Buy, couldn't find it, and I even went to my GameStop and they were like, "Yeah, it's all been pre-ordered, so there's nothing available." And then, I know the guy there, so he was like, this person, they were supposed to pick it up by such and such day, and they hadn't picked it up, so I can let one of these go. So I ended up getting it. But from what I hear, this one, they're not making this one anymore. So when they put it back in stock, it will be without the booster pack. It will just be.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What's the booster pack? Is it like an actual card or something?
yeah, it's Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So I
That's a cool
haven't
little
even opened this one. I just went ahead and got it digital downloaded. But this one, this one literally only cost me $3.
Also, these Nintendo
because I had
fans want to
something
play
say,
Final
but-
Fantasy VII Remake after shitting on it for.
I know,
years.
right? I ain't buy that shit, and I ain't gonna buy it.
You know what? I never heard anything about that, so I went ahead and picked it
Oh,
up.
why do they act like it's
Did
the
you
full
already
game?
have a console that you could have got it on already?
It's false advertising. It doesn't say part 1 on it. They're trying to sell a part 1 as people buy it like it's the
I'm
full
the only
game.
person that said that. I kept saying that I think it's false advertising, and I'm surprised no one says that it's false.
I know we had that
It
discussion.
is not. It's literally not just remake.
I don't want to see Clocked It picking up Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Switch too after
I don't think
he's
he
been
will. I don't
no.
think he
Because that would.
But you know what?
He's one of the bigger
I'm
louder
gonna pick it up.
voices
I actually-
shitting on it.
Yeah, it has nothing to do about it being on PlayStation. I just don't like what they did to my Final Fantasy VII. So I will not buy the game. I will not play it ever.
Honestly, I've never played Final Fantasy VII. That was one of the few.
Okay, well,
ones
that's
I
fine.
Hey,
I'm not hating on anybody who wants to play this game, obviously, especially if you haven't played the original. But there's things they've completely flipped and tonally changed majorly that I just don't like.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I feel like this game is very much its own game. I don't even review it as obviously a remake at this point.
Even though that's what they call it.
Well, no, but then the second one is called something Rebirth. The third one's gonna be something else.
Yeah,
it's like, it's at that point. Like I think it's like I actually wish I would have played remake in the original year 2020 and not wait until I'm probably gonna play when I play Rebirth. I'll probably play remake and Rebirth back to back. But yeah. I mean, for me, it's just like I just don't like that it's false advertising. Like I don't like that it's like it is remake.
And
it's
some people
act-
thought it
oh,
was the whole game,
story.
like, or at least.
Well, yeah.
acted like
Well,
it
when
did.
you say Final 7 remake,
Well,
who in their right mind will think, well, it's probably not
false
the full game,
advertising.
is it? It can't be. You know what I mean?
I will say
why,
though,
why wouldn't it be?
I think they confirmed what I was arguing like years ago. Like, it's a trilogy, and it's gonna be like 8. There's gonna be 8 edition or 8 games, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure they said it was a trilogy. I think Retro Death was the one guy arguing it was gonna be like 7, 8 games. I was like, pretty sure they
I feel like I heard that at first. Like
Like,
it was
I
going
gotta
to
do
be
something for 12 feet. Hold on.
a 7-game thing.
Well, no, they never said it was a trilogy until like before
Well,
Rebirth.
let me-
or when
let me
Rebirth
open up
came
the
out.
ass
It
and
was,
smell
it
the
was,
ass.
It wasn't quite.
For some reason, I
quite-
guess I just speculated or just imagined I heard that. I always thought it was gonna be a
No, you
trilogy. I don't know why.
speculated, but I can understand a trilogy. But at the same time, like, really, you got to do a trilogy of a remake of one game? Come on, man, we be kidding.
Well,
But
it was
but
on
in the
4
end of the day-
discs, like, wasn't it originally?
No. I'm not gonna hear all that. The reason why they're doing that is because they expanded it and made it its own game. Essentially, made it its own a reimagining. A reimagining, not really a remake.
I played
You
it.
know, so
I can
it's-
say they definitely padded.
It's not a real
good amount,
It's
but
definitely a
there's-
remake.
There's also some really cool stuff in there that I was like, yeah, I wouldn't want them to cut.
Yeah, they changed some stuff.
like some of this stuff out. And I didn't play the original, but I still felt like walking around looking up and seeing like the bottom of the city above. I'm like, man, how does this feel for people who love this game? Because it's like I'm feeling
sure.
it like secondhand. No, somebody who's never played it, but know people who love the game, and I'm looking at this like I'm like up and looking like, wow, this looks so cool. Like to be in this like 3D world, 3D environment, and looking up. It's just a cool setting anyway. Like, and it was just really cool in in a 3D environment to look up and see this towering city above you, like the bottom of it.
I'd imagine it's something if they were announced like a Earthbound remake, full 3D, blah, 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 something like that. Where I'm sure, again, for me, like I would again view it as its own game. Like to me, it's like I'm not gonna say, like for me, like if I played Final Fantasy VII remake, I wouldn't consider that I played Final Fantasy VII. I played Final Fantasy VII remake. If so to me, it's still two different experiences. You know what I mean? So it's like to me,
it's too close. You got the same characters, the same world, a lot of the same scenarios, and you can literally see things that happen in Final Fantasy VII and compare it to Final. That's why it doesn't work for me, because I'm like, well, I like this worked.
There is some
totally
one-to-one type stuff
in this
like
game
that they did almost directly,
and that's gonna bother me. I know it, so I'm just gonna not partake. But anybody else is welcome.
It's even like when I played like
Oh, and I don't like the fact that it's fucking the hack and slash basically, and not my turn-based Final Fantasy VII.
That makes it a whole completely different game at this point.
Nah, that don't work for me. If it wasn't called Final Fantasy VII, bitch, I would have a problem.
That's the marketing.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
That's the marketing problem. They lied to people.
Too bad they didn't. Too bad they didn't have the foresight to do what Expedition did with the combat and make it turn-based, but also add some, make it more.
But they were scared that nobody's gonna buy this shit because
I'll say I haven't played it. It does look very hack and slashy, but it's also very strategic. Because you're not.
I played the demo. I know how it.
You're not gonna get past Sephiroth.
I did try the demo.
And some of the bosses before him without like, using.
Yeah, you can't literally hack and slash your way through it.
You can still tell your companions what to do at times while you're doing your thing, and try to make sure you're lined up so you can do your build up. What's it called? I know it more from Smash than Final Fantasy, but basically your special move. The Buster, the soup. What's that? That's the sword, but you get like your specials charged up attacks, and I found it to be quite enjoyable on that front. And then the characters are great.
Sure.
I like Aerith's character a lot. I don't care for Cloud that much. He's got more to him than he's like playing like. There's more to him, but he's just playing the tough guy. Don't care, and it's kind of annoying because it goes on for way too long.
But at least when that came out, like that wasn't that pronounced of a character trope. When the original now it's just like tired as hell. It's a played out tired as hell character trope.
But that is true. Like Air says, imagine Nintendo does Ocarina of Time remake in 3 parts. I would be like, come on, Nintendo, what are we doing,
What are we doing here?
Is the kid. The first part is the kid. The second part is the adult. The third part is like come on. They could get away with it too, and that's why I'm like, come on. I'd be like, what are we doing here?
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I mean the concept of it splitting it up is. But having played the first game, like it feels like if I didn't know that it originally was a longer game, and there's I would have felt like, this probably could have used a little more content or something, but it didn't feel like, the game works. To me, it worked as its own, like as a start to finish game. Like it was pretty. I don't know how many hours I have into it, 30 or 40.
Well, but it also sounds like because they padded it out.
But there is some stuff I'm like, I gotta walk through this again. I gotta go through this area again. I gotta do this slow, climb the ladder again. I gotta squeeze through this crack again. Like.
But all you Nintendo fans out here act like you care about Bayonetta 2. We ain't never played Bayonetta 1. Why you care about Final Fantasy VII Remake when you didn't when it was already out for years? Now you care about it? You're capping.
Yeah.
Exposed.
There's definitely been a lot of people though that have always been, where's the Switch port? We want a Switch port of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I get that. I get it. Like
Yeah.
you want to play on the console you like to play on all the time. I totally get that.
And also,
That's-
again, as no matter what, in the end of the
there's
day,
nothing
a
wrong with
Switch is-
that, by the way.
Switch also could be played portably, and to have that on the go.
And
is
there's that
still good.
aspect, right?
In the end of the day, a lot of people do like,
For
and they
RPGs,
also
that's beautiful. The grinding and whatnot.
they talked about Rebirth is like almost done essentially for Switch 2.
I'd be curious to
And-
see
and
that
yeah.
because like just the base PS5 version, I was like,
Will it come out this year?
They might release it this year. They might be like, if
I'd be
we'll do it
curious
this
to
year.
see like that's gonna be an interesting test.
Yeah.
We had the 2 Ubisoft games. I don't think Assassin's Creed didn't seem to be as impressive as Star Wars.
Still impressive. I would say still impressive.
I would
think-
after
I think
Star
Assassin's
Wars,
Creed
I
is-
was like, oh, it's not. Maybe because Star Wars took its thunder. If it came out the other way, I think Star Wars was pushing like some of the ray tracing spots definitely makes it look better than Series S. But I don't think Assassin's Creed. There's any moment where the Switch.
How much is
Trooper-
Assassin's Creed? You might know.
I guess 60 or 70.
70.
I thought it'd be 60, but I don't know, to be honest with you.
I ain't paying.
It's probably
that
on
for it.
sale now, but
I don't- Yeah, probably.
You have to be you have to be like 40 or below for me to buy that shit on Switch.
Actually, I don't know. Let me see. I'm curious, but I probably 60. But
I think it is 60 actually.
they
Final
got
Fantasy
it for
was
50
40,
though in Target.
wasn't it? Wasn't Final Fantasy 40?
Yeah, Final Fantasy was
Yeah,
40.
40.
Yeah. See, that's an.
Oh, I
I
tell you
mean,
what,
smart. That's
Uh,
smart.
See, look at this. On eBay, they already got Assassin's Creed Shadow for 40 sealed.
Oh, see there. I'll cop that. I'll
That's
cop
not
that
bad, man. That ain't bad.
because I buy the physical on Xbox for 20. I only spent $60. That's beautiful. I put that physical behind me on one of these shelves, and it's good to go. I could work with that. That's why
Yeah,
I
I mean,
said like the whole key card thing. It's nuanced. If I can get that bitch cheap enough, and I want to play that bitch on my Switch, yeah, I'll do that.
Well, it's funny. It's
That's-
about like.
Go ahead. I was
so
gonna
you
say.
got- you-
I was gonna say, man, that was the thing I put on Twitter. I find it funny that all the hate and the yelling about game key cards, but man, as soon as Final Fantasy came out,
Yeah, but that bitch
Why?
was $40.
It
Nobody
is
wants to
cheap-
pay
yeah,
$70,
it's cheaper.
$80 key
It wasn't
card.
a $60, $70 game actually.
Right.
That is a good. I mean, that does
I think
help
that's
swallow it helps swallow the pill. You know what I mean? For
in
that,
that
yeah.
situation, then it's like charge 60 and put out the full cartridge, the whole game on a cartridge.
Yeah. Oh, well,
That
I
is
don't know
true,
how
because
big is
It
Remake?
won't fit. It won't fit on a 64 gig.
Yeah,
It's
how
like
big
90
is,
gigs. It's too
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Switch 2, it's 90 gigs.
big.
Well, let's see, because it
I
is
don't know.
it is the integrated.
Yeah,
Remember, it's
integrate.
integrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
But
the.
that's not the PS4 version. That's the PS5 version.
It might be 90
Yeah.
gigs on Switch too, but it probably won't fit on.
I don't think I have 90 gigs on my internal. I'd have to check. I could delete stuff.
I
but-
certainly don't.
Well,
I
I
just
saw.
I'll tell you what. Oh, that was.
I saw 512 micro SD Express for like 80 something at Walmart. I almost bought it. I was like, I don't.
Still
really
too
need
high. Still too high.
my GameStop has a couple of the terabytes still. So
it. They have a terabyte. I haven't seen
I
that.
bought me a $45 50. What is it? 256. I'm good.
It's the
Okay.
90.4 gigs for that game.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
is that one? That's
It's
one of the
beefy.
biggest
It's
ever
beefy.
on a Nintendo system. It's got to be.
Yeah,
What
probably.
size?
Oh yeah.
I want
90?
90.4 gigs.
So it is 90 on Switch too.
Well, that
Yeah,
gives me
on
hope
Switch
that
2.
they didn't compress the hell out of the audio, and it's it would give you the.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what's NBA?
I'm sure they didn't want
gotta
to,
be
so-
up there.
Oh,
Look,
2K?
NBA Yeah.
Because Star Wars Outlaws is only 23 gigs, and that demo, like the sound was
Yeah.
just
Really? That's
unimpressive.
impressive, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's.
I think
small.
it was too much compression, personally.
Oh, really? Let's see. NBA 2K26 for Switch 2.
Yeah.
69.8 gigs.
So that
Okay,
won't even.
but
fit
I
on
thought
the
it'd be bigger than that, to be honest with you. I thought- so-
And then when you
they would
start
somehow make that
DLC
big.
in that bitch, then that shit is gonna be.
Yeah, well, that's the base. For sure. You
Right.
download. There's gonna be for another 20 gigs out of nowhere. What the hell? Where did this come from?
Yeah,
Right.
easy.
Update.
Exactly. Update. 20 gigs. Oh,
What's
fuck.
updated, man? It's basketball.
Shit don't fit, man.
If I can play as Caitlin Clark,
Yeah.
I'll pick it up. I think she was in
I
last year,
thought you
actually.
could.
I think last
You
year they
can.
had WNBA.
Yeah, she's in.
You
she's
can
in
this
last
year
year.
too.
It was funny because
They
they
were,
were
I remember
dunking and
seeing,
stuff.
Angel Reese. That's the other basketball
Yeah.
player I saw her
Yeah.
in the game.
I
think
saw
that's
one
cool,
where
man.
Caitlin Clark was like
They
dunking
started
like
doing that.
Jordan, like her. I don't know if that was somebody made of. I don't know if that was a fake
sure that
video
was
or
a-
actually in the
That was a
game.
created player. That wasn't. You can't do that
Yeah.
with her.
What's funny is in that game she's like rated like as high as all the other like NBA players. So she's like I think she's like a 93 because they don't have it separated. So she's like a 93, and
She's very good.
Like she's equal to like Steph Curry and threes.
Sucks she
and, like, and-
hurt her groin last year,
She's
missed
got a
most
bag.
of the season. Actually, like I not kidding. I wasn't. I watched a lot of games the last 2 years, WNBA games. Just they're on
they're
Icon,
vicious,
Ion.
man.
They're on Ion. I get the channel for free. I was like, I'll watch it. I wasn't like, oh my
I've
god,
never
I'm
even
sitting
heard
there
of-
attentively
I've
watching.
never heard of that channel.
Yeah.
You never heard of Ion? It's like a
Ion.
yeah. They
It's
play
like a little
like
cheapy
it's
channel.
a free channel.
Yeah.
Like they play a lot of
Yeah.
repeats of like Criminal
It's on
Minds.
everybody's
Like-
TV.
Like Plex. Have you heard of Plex?
I've heard of
I've
Plex.
heard of Plex.
Probably.
Plex
See,
server.
that sounds
You
more familiar, but let me
Plex,
see.
you
Yeah,
can
it's
connect
very
it-
similar.
Plex, you can the Plex I know, you can connect a server and
Yeah,
watch
that logo
movies.
looks familiar at least.
Yeah.
Flex, yeah.
But
12 Feet says, I'm still waiting for the Nintendo NX they promised us.
so today I discovered a channel of a guy. He was talking about the why the number when the number of like the 16, 32, 64 when that started to crumble with game console naming and promoting. It was a pretty interesting idea. It didn't go as deep as I thought, but like
Dreamcast.
like the 16-bit one system, it's because they had a 16-bit CPU. The other system, it was a 16-bit based GPU. They could just pick whatever component from the internals of their system and say.
Well,
it was,
yeah.
And then Jaguar was
Have you-
64-bit, and
Right.
it was just interesting. It
Have
just
you ever
popped
heard
up.
of blast processing, sir?
Yeah.
Blast processing.
So it was just one of
The
those
fuck does that
ones
mean?
randomly popped up on my work computer, which I'm not logged in, so it was just something else I watched. And it was like, his name started with an O. But then he had a video about the ranking the generational leaps. And I thought his was it was just his own list. And he had like the 8th. He had the 8th gen like near the bottom. It was like number 1 was the jump from 16-bit or to the end from the Super Nintendo to the N64. What is that? 4th to 5th gen was his number 1
64,
biggest,
yeah.
and then the next one was
Super Nintendo N64? Yeah.
I can't remember if his
It's
next
gotta
one.
be the biggest. It has to be the
Yeah.
biggest. I feel
There's nothing bigger than that.
Yeah, there's nothing bigger than that.
Well,
You can't go from
his second
changing
biggest I
from-
thought was I didn't agree with.
Well,
I, can't-
5 to 6 was pretty good.
I don't know if
That
he
was
went
pretty
6.
big.
I think he went 6 to 7, being the second biggest.
Nah.
Really?
And it wasn't just
Nah, I
graphics.
disagree.
He
I
also
mean-
said innovation, so he counted the
Well,
Wii.
HD and shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean-
but
Online
come on
gaming.
now.
No HD to HD. I
But
mean, it's pretty
technically,
big.
there were HD games on like the original
The original
Xbox.
Xbox had 720p and 1080i.
Yeah.
So PlayStation
Yeah.
2 had 1080i with a Gran Turismo 4. But just like
It was definitely
how
spectrum.
like the evolution of the online gaming, the
Yeah.
online stores, like, and the Wii motion controls, it was a pretty big leap. But
Yeah,
I
but,
almost
but none of that stuff was good.
I feel like the 4th
It ruined
I feel like a 5th to 6th gen I would consider graphically a bigger leap than 6 to 7. But actually, when you think the
Yeah.
end of the 7th, I think that was bigger.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, it
first-
wasn't just a graphical leap; it was a fucking dimensional leap. Like,
Yeah.
like you can't beat that. That's
5 to
unbeatable.
6 is you'll never get that ever again.
No, That's
At least
never
not in our
happening.
lifetime.
no.
but it was an
That was
interesting.
five. That's the.
It's
yeah.
4 to 5 was 16
4 to
bit
5.
to 3D, and then 5 to 6
Yeah,
was
that's
to
huge.
GameCube.
I mean, it's crazy.
But
But 5 to 6, I mean, you got atmosphere, like actual atmosphere in games, and
Yeah, I mean, like you're going from I'm sorry, I mean N64. Yeah, going from 16-bit or not 6-bit, like 2D sprites
The
and stuff to
GameCube is pretty
3D.
huge.
But 64 to GameCube to me
Was huge.
it was a
pretty
huge
huge.
graphical leap. I mean, look at Star
Yeah,
Wars
yeah.
Rogue
I was
Squadron.
gonna say that's probably the next one. That's what I was.
To
picking
me,
as the next
graphically,
big
that
one.
one is, but then you think of the late gen PS3 and 360 games though, compared to
What were you
GameCube.
saying? Rogue Squadron? Yeah,
Yeah.
compare Rogue Squadron to Rogue Leader and shit. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is night and day. What the fuck?
Compare the average looking N64 game to like the average looking GameCube game. It's not even close. Like GameCube was.
No.
I think
It is pretty big.
Dreamcast kind of muddied the waters a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because Dreamcast was kind of a stopgap in between console, even though it was still technically part of the
But
6th gen.
Yeah, Dreamcast looked impressive until I saw Madden 2002 for the PlayStation 2.
Right.
I was like, oh my god, that's a
Right.
whole different level there. Like that's
Yeah.
not even close. Like 2K looks cool, but Madden fair like 3D like faces and stuff. They just were like
Or
I was
anything
like, wow.
on the Xbox. Holy shit.
Splinter Cell.
Yeah, then the Xbox. I mean, that,
Splinter Cell on the Xbox. Holy shit, that just blew me away.
Even Halo, like Dead or Alive 3.
Halo,
like,
yeah.
Yep. Halo was
at
crazy.
launch. Forza Horizon
Panzer
or Forza
Dragoon.
Motorsports.
Forza Motorsport, like
Forza.
that shit looked unbelievable.
GameCube,
whoa,
you
whoa.
got very cartoony, arcade-ish look. You didn't get super
Forza or
realistic.
Gotham? Gotham City Racing.
Oh shit.
Forza Motorsports was the most realistic
Yeah.
visuals on the Xbox, the original. Gotham looked good, but Forza Motorsports, I was like, it's never gonna get. My brother's friend, he's a car guy. I was like, dude, check this out. Look at this. You can't get any bit more realistic than this. You'll never get more realistic than these graphics. It just
What
looks
you
like
said
a real
about the
car.
GameCube? How dare you, sir? Madden looked fucking amazing on the GameCube. I remember fucking
well, I
Madden
mean,
02.
look at like you can see sequels to sequels. Like look at Smash to Smash Melee is in it.
Right.
Insane,
Oh,
what?
astronomical, dude.
Insane, yeah.
And at frame rate
Massive,
at
man.
60 from almost every GameCube
Oh.
game. Look at
Yeah.
F-Zero X to GX. Like
Mario Kart 64 to
Yeah.
Double Dash. What?
Although that's
Super
not
Mario
that's not
64
really.
to
When did GX
Sunshine.
come out in 2003 or some shit? That's not really fair because that's way far away from. But yeah, the point still
But it's
stands.
still different,
It's-
but it is still different. Like goddamn, like GX
Yeah.
is an insane.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mario
It is
Kart
or Wave
64.
Race to Wave Race Blue Storm. Get the fuck out of here! Like,
I'd say Mario
Get outta
Kart
here.
64 to Double Dash was one of the bigger ones because 64 had like
Crazy.
sprite based.
huge. Yes,
Characters.
Right.
that was Nintendo's fault though, because clearly they could have had 3D characters because fucking Rare did it with Diddy Kong Racing and shit. So, but yeah, that leap. I mean, to be fair, that leap is
Crazy. Or even
astronomical.
what about? I mean, even stuff like the Zelda games, like what Wind Waker looks like on GameCube, like that was not able to be done on 64.
Yeah, you
can-
couldn't touch. N64 could not. It'd explode trying to do that kind of shit.
Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, either
Ocarina
one,
to
but like
Twilight
Wind Waker
Princess.
especially just like holds up, just
Yeah,
insanely
Ocarina
well.
to, or even Wind Waker or Majora's
Twilight
Mask
Princess
to
is the one.
Twilight Princess. Like, what the fuck? Get out of here!
Yo, crazy.
It's a huge leap. But I was trying to
Huge.
compare because I think Star Wars is the best because the Star Wars Rogue Squadron that came out on N64 that was like '99, and then you
Yep.
had 2 years later you had Rogue Leader. Holy fuck,
Yeah.
that shit looked amazing.
It looks like
That
the
second-
movies. Like
that
It's
second
still one
level?
of the best looking games.
That second
Yeah,
level.
when- oh my god.
Expansion
Get outta
pack required, huh? For
For Rogue Squadron,
I never played Rogue Squadron on the N64.
did it require the expansion pack?
So it said in the
No, it
beginning.
didn't. You
Oh,
could
no, it
play it
didn't.
with the expansion.
Oh, it was just
pack.
optional.
Yeah, it's optional. I'm looking at it right now. In Battle for Naboo, also.
Oh, that's just the logo. I was like,
Oh, I
that'll-
love Battle for Naboo.
Yeah, people sleep on Battle for Naboo. I thought that was great. I mean,
Let's
the movie
see.
sucked, but sorry, Robert. I know you like that movie.
which one? I didn't catch it.
It's okay, Robert.
Phantom
I like it
Menace.
too.
Phantom
Oh.
Menace.
I don't actually. I'm not like a huge fan of Phantom Menace. I think it's still a
It's easily the worst one.
Okay.
Okay, so this is
At
a
least worse
desert.
looking
Let's
one.
let's try to find
Worse
some
looking, for sure.
space or something here to compare.
But I do really. I
Yeah,
think
that's
Phantom
that's some
Menace is great.
N64 buildings right there.
I agree.
yeah.
I think what Resident said was very good. Most of that movie I loved.
That's definitely some N64.
That's
Uh,
Pilot Wing 64. It's better than Pilot Wing 64, but that reminds me of it.
Yeah, man,
Jade Moon.
trying to
There you
find
go.
some
Jade Moon.
space.
On there. Like I like the. I think the
That's
ship
space.
looks really good.
There you go. That's space.
The
Right
ship
there.
Just like
looks
a
great.
moon.
I mean, Factor 5, regardless of what they working with, they used to do it up.
Yeah, that's the moon.
Let me see what else they got in the.
What, Yavin?
What's this game based? Is this the original trilogy?
Battle of Calamari? Is that
No,
what it said?
it's its own.
Oh, it's
Calamari?
got
Yeah,
Hoth. It's got the. I didn't know this had the Hoth too.
what's his
Yeah.
name?
I did
Fish
it on.
General. No, Admiral Akbar.
I played
He's
this
calamari.
on.
He's a Mon Calamari.
Wasn't
That's
this
what their race is.
in that
Oh, I didn't-
original
yeah, I didn't
Star
know that was
Wars?
race.
Shadows of the
Yeah.
Empire. Yeah.
Nerdy Star Wars shit for you.
It's funny because when you kill the guys on the ground, they're like,
I called him General Fish Guy.
General,
Okay, so
General
that's that
Fish
one.
Face.
General Catfish face.
That's that one.
That's what his little things were. It's a trap.
Fuck, I love Star Wars, man. It's so good. Original. Yeah, you can't fuck with it. It's a trap. That was a
Did you ever
meme forever.
check out the Lego Skywalker Saga? It's pretty good. You know the.
Yeah, Lego Skywalker
newest,
Saga was great.
Newest.
I have it
it's pretty
on.
good.
I have it on Steam. It's great.
That's that is
Very
facts, Ayers. That's facts.
Here we go.
He said we marked the 64, but at least the textures are actually connected to each other. I
Oh,
remember so many
sorry.
PlayStation games.
Sorry,
Oh my
Lenny Wright.
gosh.
My bad, Lenny Wright.
Is this the opening of the
I know
game?
that a lot of people love
Look at that!
Phantom
Look at
Menace.
that from the.
That's an astronomical difference.
Crazy.
Still looks real to this
And
day.
it's 60 FPS.
Insane. That and 60 and a lock 60. That shit is gorgeous.
Yeah,
How we
that-
never got a remaster of this, which you don't got to do much. Clean up some textures.
the
and
lighting.
Put
Yeah, I mean,
this
like,
out again.
that's
Textures.
a
It's
crazy
clean. Look
leap.
at the lighting.
Look how good. Look at that
That's a
shit.
crazy leap.
When you shoot, your
This is 2001, ladies and
your
gentlemen.
shots
2001.
light up the ship. Like their shots were lighting up your ship. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a crazy leap.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
This
was 60 FPS.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
This is back when, ladies and gentlemen, this is back when Nintendo was holding it down with real power. And
Yeah, the GameCube was a
let's check some,
powerhouse. that
another.
Look at that dirt.
oh my
gorgeous.
Little
gosh. this level.
skyboxes. God dang.
I'm gonna play this shit when we get off. I want to go play it.
And
Look
the
at
sound. The sound was
It
amazing.
is so good.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
that-
the
look at
sound
that
was
shit.
Look at this
awesome.
shit,
Look at these
man. That shit
vistas,
looks
man.
Crazy.
Obviously, you're not seeing it at 60 in the stream, but I'm watching it.
Fucking
It's-
like-
nebulas.
All right,
and
so here's a
planets and
direct
shit.
The ships,
comparison
like you're going
to
by the
this.
ships and
Crazy.
everything. Like it looks incredible.
Oh yeah, look at
Look at
that.
that. Look at that
Clean.
shit.
Clean.
That's in in engine. Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's not a pre-rendered.
You could you can see the people running.
Look at all the
actually
details on
moving their legs.
on all
Yeah.
on any on
On the
any of the
AT-ATs,
mechanical stuff,
look
the
at that
ships,
shit.
Any of them, like they all look really good, and it's just that's impressive.
I can
man.
hear the sound that they're making right now. Afraid to play it.
I can hear it too. That audio was so good. We're gonna get
This is
copyright.
Skywalker as they're at their finest.
Oh
The
man.
music's there. The sound effects are there.
Genuinely,
did
when
that
I mean
thing.
like literally, if you could just make this and put it in like 4K and it look fantastic on a modern console,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
what I
you'd
said.
even
They've done a lot of Star Wars games in the
They have,
last
yeah,
few
they-
years. Why don't they put this one out? What is it? Is it just stuck in like licensing hell? Is that what's going on?
That was
That's
weird.
my only guess.
But it's weird because this is
Disney.
actually probably the like out of all like that type of
Well, I think-
era of Star Wars, these are like the best
I
looking.
think it's a
ones, to be
Factor
honest with
5 Nintendo situation where the licensing or something.
Did
is-
three look? Did three
Weird.
look better? I know they fit the whole this game and the new game onto one disc. So I don't know if it looks any better. Or,
Well, you got to walk around.
this
as
looked
like-
really good. Like,
like
those
your
ships.
actual character.
And a lot of people hated that. I love that shit. I thought that shit was great.
I
I
remember
love
this
the
little
on
finish.
foot stuff. The,
Yeah,
the controls weren't the best, but like, I
But
was
look
like,
at the
this is
rope
cool.
look at the rope being all squiggly, like it's still
Yeah.
it's not like jagged or anything. It's all squiggly.
See, this is taking me back to
Shadows.
Shadows of the Empire because this is the first time I got to do this. Was in
Man,
Yeah,
the
the-
Shadows of the
the- definitely
Empire
the-
set it off.
They messed
Yeah.
up on the physics there because it just the rope kind of falls off. But this looks so
Well-
like these ships right now just flying through the snow is such a leap over the N64.
And they look exactly like the
Let's
speeders
let me
from
look up
the movie.
Rogue Squadron
Attach
3.
cables.
I think Rogue Squadron 3 looked better.
That's
Like
what-
it had like more vibrant palette and whatnot.
Cables.
And they put the whole game, that game and the new game, all in one. I don't know why they did that, but Rebel Strike. It had Rogue
That's
Squadron
weird. Rebel
and
Strike.
Rebel Strike on one. I think it was the same disc.
I don't remember that. Is that true?
Yeah,
For real?
they had the
I
original.
mean, I own it, but
They have Rogue. That's what I remember. Rogue Leader, whatever, was in the game. The whole game
On
was
one
in this
disc?
game. Yeah, it was. Maybe it was two,
I
but
got the. Hold on, I got to check this shit out. It's right
yeah,
now.
that was like the
if
big
that's
thing.
the case, then I only have to get the third one then.
That's what I mean. I could be remembering it wrong. I'm not gonna sit there and say that that's not a possibility, but I swear, somebody in the chat, if you remember, was that? I swear they had the whole Rogue Squadron.
What he's
two-
about to get is it should show on the back or something.
Let me see. Let me see, because I don't remember
In
that.
that
shit
case,
at
I
all.
only have to get the
Because they're
third
like, how did they get that on there? Like, how'd they get?
Oh, I pulled out Bounty Hunter by mistake, but Bounty Hunter is great too. I think they re-released this, didn't they?
Yeah.
I feel like they re-released Bounty Hunter a couple years ago. Okay, well, this is like a special edition Rebel Strike I have.
I could be
Featuring
wrong.
the Atari, the original game. It has the original like Atari game from the arcades.
I thought
Oh.
it had the original. I thought it had Rogue Squad or Rogue Leader in it as well. I don't say. I'm looking at this gameplay. There's a lot of
Special bonus, two-player version of the
First-person
entire Rogue. Yeah, you're right. Says it right there. Special bonus, two-player version of the entire Rogue Leader game included.
yeah. I don't.
What
Like,
about the
holy
second
crap.
one? Does it
On
come with
one
the second
disc.
one too?
That's the
Does
second
it come
one.
with the second one also?
That's
That's
what.
the second one, Rogue
Yeah.
Leader. That's,
Oh,
I don't think the
I get it.
visuals
So it's
are
the
actually
second
that.
one and then
I
the
don't
third
think the
one. I get what
visuals
you're
are
saying.
improved though.
Wait, Rogue Leader or Rebel Strike?
Rogue. Hold on. I'm reading this wrong. Bonus,
There was something
special
else
bonus,
in it,
two-player version of the entire Rogue Leader game
Yeah.
included.
Can you
Oh,
play it
Rogue
in
Leader.
single player?
and it was a
Can
two-player
you play
version.
it in single player?
Rebel Strike. Wait,
But you say it's a two-player version. I wonder
Rebel
if you can
Strike
play it
is
in
Rogue
one player.
Squadron 3.
oh, wait a minute. I have the same game. So I have two versions of the same game I'm holding. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, never mind. Hold on. Let me look again.
I gotta say, I'm glad I didn't buy this. I'm not all the stuff I've skipped through. I'm not liking a lot of this gameplay. I don't
thought it
like what
looked
they
pretty
did
cool.
because they weren't. It was never designed to
doing
be a
that?
third person.
Why am I doing that? It's supposed to be on here, right? Let's see. Say the rebellion.
Well, click there, Juice, with
Yeah.
the flying.
See, this doesn't look as good as
Oh,
Rogue
it's right
Leader
there.
to me.
It says it
Yeah,
right there.
I
A
don't-
special feature, two-player
it's kinda
cooperative
strange.
version. It's
I
not
actually-
even.
I
It's not
agree.
even the regular version. It's a two-player cooperative version.
That's what I was
Of the
saying.
original
There's not a
Rogue
single
Leader.
See, I
player
think
version?
they
So
that
there's two
came at the
games on
cost
this,
at the. I think they had to.
I don't think
compress
I
it.
remember that at all. Clearly, I
'Cause
did.
this does not look as good to me as Rogue Leader did. Like,
Yeah, I don't
I'll
think
be honest, with you, I
Rogue-
agree. I think actually that the second one looks better than this third one.
I think the second one definitely looks better than the third one. I think
Maybe
that's
I missed- maybe
specifically
I'm-
why
maybe
I never
it's
bought it.
Misremembering it. Yeah, this doesn't look as good.
and I think it's because they squeezed too much onto one disc and they had to compress it. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does not
Hmm.
look as good.
Like some of this other stuff, I was like, there's a lot of first person. There's a lot of run around on foot. Like this.
Why would they
looks
do
bad.
that? They didn't have to do that.
Why'd they make a
Why do
first
that?
person like shooter? Like,
Try to appeal. Yeah.
Because first
Like,
FPS
you're just
were
standing
big at the
there,
time.
like just pointing. Okay, let's see the ship. Yeah, it doesn't look. Unless it's the same long play. I assume it's the same channel.
No, that's how it looks. It's actually like
Does it look like? I don't
bright-
remember.
brighter.
I-
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta go check myself. I don't believe this.
I don't know. Anyway,
This part still looks
Blasphemous.
good, but it's surprisingly not as good. I would say.
Rebel Strike.
It's
What?
interesting.
Oh, I wonder if this is worth anything. This weird edition with the original arcade
Yeah,
game.
I would
in
be
it.
curious if you could play somehow that version that you have with also single player, so you don't have to like buy both.
it could be the capture. I found the actual long play channel. Let's see if it.
I was gonna
looks
say
good.
that looks way off. I remember a specific. I can't
It
remember.
don't look that much better.
What?
Looks
No?
a little bit better, but not
Well, the other
much.
one looked like
There
the
goes that
saturation.
idea.
It looked like the
That
saturation was
saturation
like
looked
higher or
terrible.
something.
Just like the
Yeah.
detail, yeah, the ship detail. Maybe it just doesn't look. The environment.
How did it get worse?
I think there's just
Oh,
more
here you go.
ship. There's more stuff going on screen. There's
That's probably what it
How
is.
do
There's
I-
probably
how
just
do I-
more stuff.
how do
going
I
on.
You
send
can't
this to you?
compromise the original visuals, though.
just hit share your screen.
Okay.
You can't compromise the original visuals.
they
It's
got
not
they
working.
got all three of them next to each other.
Mm.
I didn't look for comparison.
Oh, the N64 one too?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not fair.
Now you gotta make it. Is it full screen?
Well, it's full screen for
Yeah,
me.
Oh, this is
that's.
okay.
It's showing up.
I was
Oh,
saying
yeah,
it's kinda
you can
stuff
see
with
it.
this-
It's probably better that it's smaller.
How
Yeah,
come
you
I can see
definitely
like
see it.
the? Oh, there you go. It's definitely smaller on my screen.
Well, start with this. This you'd have to
That's
watch
weird.
this video.
You're
from-
watching
these
this.
guys actually
This
making a
isn't like
whole
straight from YouTube
documentary.
though, is it? That doesn't look like
Sure.
normal YouTube with the watch later. I guess if you pause
Hey,
it.
I will say, Rogue Squadron don't look that bad
Anyway, it does.
comparatively.
It looks
like,
weird to
when
me.
you're
It's
thinking
like
about the
cropped.
hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cropped for me too. Yeah, it's cropped.
Smaller than if I was.
It's
Well,
weird
it's
because
gone
when
a
you
little
went
bit.
out,
I think
when you went
Yeah,
to
you're
the
watching.
full
Yeah, you're watching
screen.
through Bing. You got to go to YouTube. Like, click on the YouTube icon.
Oh God, Bing! Oh God.
This ain't the.
Is that
no,
better?
but isn't it? Don't you have a like a? Don't
Don't-
you have a? It's probably because you have a what's it called, the wide monitor or whatever.
Oh yeah, I got an auto
That's why.
wide monitor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send me the link and I'll share it so it's not all weird looking.
I was gonna say, I was
I
like,
mean, I think it's gonna look the same though.
No.
Like, it's just we have empty space.
You
because
can
it's,
tell right here from that screenshot.
You can stop
that,
sharing
Rogue
too.
Leader.
I think it's gonna be empty space because it's just
No.
empty space. So you're gonna.
I think
gonna
it's
look the
well, at
same.
least on my screen for the people watching on the stream, it's gonna be bigger, because it was like really. It made us like.
Yeah, no, it's small. It's in the middle. Yeah. 'Cause we're seeing his whole long.
I can just
that's
search
a-
for it.
his whole long screen.
there. I sent it to
What's
you.
he's trying? He's lost his camera or something.
Oh.
Tino.
Oh,
Rogue
oh,
Squadron 1,
If anybody can still see me,
2,
Me?
3. Comparison.
you guys disappeared for me. Now I can't
I-
see your cameras.
I found
Oh,
the
yeah?
video anyway.
I can't see
Can
you
you
guys
hear
at all.
You
Can
can't?
you hear us?
I
now?
can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can't see
Yeah,
shit.
it's way bigger.
Oh, I don't know.
There we go.
So I don't even know which one this is. I don't even know which one we're watching. That's gotta be on
That's the
64.
64 one.
Yeah, that's 64
Yeah.
for sure. All you guys' cameras say error
Well,
2012.
I think this is a video that you kind of gotta actually watch and listen to what he's talking about, though.
Well, there was the beginning part had like all three of them next to
It
each
showed
other.
all three of them. Yeah, that's what you need to see.
Yeah, but I think this guy really going into detail.
Yeah, I want to watch
You
the
know what I mean?
video.
It's like it's probably it's a well produced video to probably actually watch and sit down.
Share it
and,
in the in our
yeah,
group.
so we can
whatever.
check it out later on or something.
That'd be
This
interesting
actually
to
looks
watch.
like-
Hey, are you
Yeah,
are
the
you
guy
are
looks like
you,
he
are
probably.
you low key advertising? Do you know this man?
I don't, but he looks like he puts work into his videos, so I gotta give him some credit, You're not just making a normal comparison video.
Yeah.
Hey, let's it's an actual well
I,
produced
I
video.
will say Rogue Squadron
This looks too clean
looks-
to be like.
looks really good on N64.
one-
Although, yeah, this is a clean capture.
I mean,
Is
no,
this-
but
is
this is
this
a clean
emulation?
capture. I think this is how it looks like. Look at this is probably how he looks
yeah,
on
I feel
analog
like
3D.
it's
This shit might be a little too clean for N64. I don't know.
No, I think
Yeah,
if
this
Oh,
you-
that's
shit-
the second
this-
one, isn't it?
That's definitely not N64.
it's
what I
definitely
just saw.
N64. But
Nah, bro.
That
if you
ain't.
put
Bruh,
that on your analog
N64 is my
3D,
favorite console of all time. I know what that bitch looks like.
If that's
It don't look
N6,
that
look
this is
like that on
GameCube.
3D.
This is GameCube.
it's gonna look like it on the analog 3D, man.
This
That's
is for
Man,
sure
get-
GameCube.
That analog 3D ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna make it do that. That look like some emulation.
How did they get look too like so far up as if it just looked
Maybe
like
he's
a good
using
capture.
RetroTink or something to capture it.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like it's just a good capture to me, but
brother, I have a modded
That's clean.
N64, and that shit is not
I know,
that
but
clean.
I feel like on a TV it would. I guess
Yeah,
to me it looks like it would
this
look
looks
like
so much. I will have to see what his capture
That looks
of
good.
Rogue Strike looks, or Rebel Strike.
Fire behind it.
Yeah, is this?
I-
Look at that shit, boy.
Clean.
There's like no ground texture
That's super clean.
in the.
That's super clean for N64.
Well, that
It's
was
sharp.
This is not a 64.
N64 is not sharp. No, they're bouncing back
Look at them
and
people
forth.
running. Look at them people running.
This is GameCube, or yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You can only pull that off in GameCube.
Absolutely.
Oh, I remember this level.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated
Mhm.
that level.
I hated this shit.
Yeah. The time you thought the B-Wing was impressive because it showed up
Yeah.
in the movies, and then you actually played and you're like, this is
You're
crap.
like, oh, this bitch is slow, and
I mean, look at that.
Who would build
Yeah.
this?
yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
that's N64.
No, this is GameCube.
Oh no,
that's
no,
GameCube.
Yeah. No way.
no,
That.
no,
that's
what happened?
that's GameCube.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's GameCube. I'm just saying what happened. I lost a lot
Oh.
of visual quality for a second. I was like, what the fuck? That's an internet thing. That's not.
Hey,
oh yeah,
the bins.
I forgot about. That's just.
I remember shooting those damn things. That was Cloud City.
This is 3 right here, isn't it? That looked like 3.
No, that's still.
I think that's
there's
3.
still-
'Cause isn't that looks like the HUD that they
Yeah, the
we
HUD's-
saw on the other. On the
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
Did you? This was just the
That
end.
was
I think
three.
this is the end of Rogue
This looks
Leader.
like 3.
No, this is. I think he's going through
Nah,
most.
this
all
is the end of Rogue
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leader.
this-
we need to be. I need to be able to watch this video.
That's I'm
That
like, this
part
is a
was
video we gotta
so
actually watch, man. We gotta
Yeah.
actually watch this video.
Hey, Millennium Falcon in this bitch.
Yeah, this is still the second one.
The fabled Millennium Falcon.
Was that Jeff Keighley?
Around in the TIE
I
fighter.
Was
wasn't
it?
looking.
I don't think so. No, it was Aaron
I think that
Eckberg.
was
I
Jeff
think.
Keighley.
No, that was Aaron Eckberg from Factor 5.
This is like I don't remember playing as Darth Vader.
I remember
You
riding around
did you
in the
unlock
cloud car.
anything? This intro
Look
was
at the
insane.
chances.
This shit was insane, bro.
Okay, now we're on
Rebel
3.
Strike. Okay,
Now
here we
we're
go.
on 3. I'm gonna check the chat real quick.
That
Well,
face that
give
he's
it-
making looks like
Give him some watch time.
He's like, what the
Oh,
fuck
this looks
happened?
pretty good. This looks better
Yeah.
than
2
that
to 3.
other.
yeah, but look at the fire. Look at the fire behind in the X-wing. It's not the
There's a
same.
specific level. Ooh,
What was that? Like, why would they do this?
that don't look good.
That don't
Nah.
look good.
Nah, Gina,
That
that ain't it.
that AT-AT looks.
I
pretty
really
low.
do think the second one looks better than this third one.
I think it's
The
because they
second one
put
does
the
look
whole
better.
second one and this whole game together on one cart or one disc.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that. Why did they do that? Don't do that shit.
So they had to compress, I think. Unless I'm assuming that footage was from the actual.
Yeah, you can tell the
second game.
texture work is looks like PlayStation
trying.
2.
Yeah, it's
It
trying.
looks like, what's that game, Starfighter?
So impressive,
Yeah.
but not like.
Yeah,
It's
I think
like-
maybe they put
if
more
there was
enemies.
no-
there.
If there was no second one,
That
if the
looks
second
pretty
one
good.
didn't exist, this would be more.
No,
impressive.
I love these sequences. I love how people
The
hate
lighting
on this
looks
game for
pretty
these
good, though.
sequences. I like these sequences a lot. It made me more immersed in the game.
Looks like it's probably not the best. Like
I tell you, the
aiming.
physics though, of the ragdoll is pretty cool.
Yeah, the ragdoll's good.
Robert,
Ooh, why does that look so
I-
bad?
I don't know.
I don't remember that looking that bad.
What the fuck
It's
is
crazy
this?
what your brain
Whoa.
remembers.
They were
Is that
they were
a
trying to do
racing
too
one?
much.
Not
They
it.
were trying to do too much with this game.
There was a lot of stuff going on in 3. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Look, I mean, you had turret sections, you had foot combat, you had speeder combat. Like there was a
Yeah.
lot going on.
Jesus.
But I can't
This-
hate on that.
This Sarlacc
I love
good?
when game companies get super ambitious. Rare used to do that shit all the time.
Yeah, you can
Made some
definitely
of my-
tell
Oh,
straight
this.
off.
Now you're on foot with the. That looks cool.
Hey, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's
gosh.
cool. And you have to use your toe. Yeah, that's great. I remember these. Like, that was cool. I was like, I like this better than I liked it in 2 because of the fact that you're on foot and you did what Luke actually did in the movie.
I feel like there's more
That was
ships
Cool,
too.
the TIE fighters. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh no, not a
This looks like
side
straight-
scroller.
Yeah, 2D
Yeah,
side
straight out of
scroller.
Super Nintendo right here.
What the fuck?
Straight out of Super Nintendo.
Yeah. So what's that? Are you playing you're playing through the movie?
Yeah.
At both all
That's
the
terrible.
games.
Yeah, all the games did that. You
Really?
played through the movie.
So that's
Wait, so
why.
do you play
Jedi
through
Knight
all
looks
of them?
way better than this.
Like, does 3 cover?
But you play
a
as like
specific
you
one?
play as like Wedge Antilles. You don't play, and then they jump to, letting in the first or in the second game. I think in the first and the second game you're playing as Wedge.
Yeah, you're playing as
Uh,
Wedge. You
Yeah.
start off
so
Then this
Luke,
third
but
one
then
you're able
you
to play as like
change
Luke.
the-
Well,
Is
it
that what
looks like
like?
you end up you're fighting the first Death Star,
Playing
then
as
the
Luke
then the
instead?
second Death Star at the end of the game.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
then you
you're even
become
doing
Luke,
the-
obviously, because
Is
you
this
use the
is
Force.
this Attack of the Clones?
Yeah.
I would like
Wow.
to see if this team tackle the sequels.
Yeah, this is from Attack of the
The
Clones.
sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when,
Some of
uh,
this stuff was from
Well, they did when they
Star-
did
had their own game, Starfighter.
yeah, Battle of Naboo.
Battle for Naboo. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the sequels and the prequel trilogy. There's one more. Republic
I mean,
Commando,
this does
which
look
is
pretty
great.
good though. This part.
Republic Commando is a great game,
This don't
set
look
in
so
the
great.
prequel trilogy.
Yeah, that looks
I don't know. Look
cool.
all
It's
the
better on
foliage
foot.
and stuff.
But better on
Look
foot.
at the
Yeah.
foliage.
Mhm.
Stuff, though.
But yeah, I
That looks-
remember this looking really good. This looks like ass on here.
I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't call it ass.
Some
but
of
the
it looks
foliage
better than
really
others.
good,
I
feel like.
mean, there's something with this. I don't know. I have to go and play this shit for myself.
I can tell you right now, I wouldn't enjoy
I'll do a
this.
video and
This
capture this shit
running
myself.
and shooting.
I feel
shit.
like the foliage looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
they
though.
look
Like,
horrible.
Is he capturing this using AV cables? I don't. I don't understand what's going on here. This does not look right.
They did all this plus put the second game in it as well with the co-op modes. Like, dude, just make this game had been enough. But
Yeah, the original sold well. You don't need
that
to
is
like
ambitious, though.
squish it in.
what the
And
fuck?
on this fucking little disc, that's like the baby discs,
See, this doesn't look to me. This looks a lot more jaggy. and
baby
low
hand
res.
disc.
Yeah.
But this
Wait, I
is
don't have the
impressive as
manual?
hell, though.
It's
when
still
you're actually,
impressive.
technically, like
The
the whole like
Superstar Destroyer.
all the actual physical 3 blocks around you. It's
Yeah.
not like
Plus, I think there's
This
more
was 6th
ships.
gen, man. 6th gen.
Was there a
They
Star
just
Wars
went,
game on
they just were
Xbox?
probably more ambitious with it, so they had to
360?
downscale it.
On 360?
It was
Yeah.
Starfighter.
Which one?
On 360.
This is weird. I can't
Oh,
see any of you
360.
guys.
I don't think so.
There's
Oh,
the
that's right, you
Force
still can't see
Unleashed.
it.
The Force Unleashed.
Oh wait, I had to press try again.
Yeah, that don't count.
Now it's working.
Like,
Force Unleashed?
was
That's,
really
that's the only one on 360. Battlefront 2.
Battlefront
that
2 was
360?
PS4.
That was for.
It's on
The
No,
360.
you're talking about
Which
about the
Battlefront 2?
remakes.
The which Battlefront 2?
Them
The
bitches don't
original
count.
Because
The
the
original.
original Battlefront 2 was Xbox and PS2.
Yeah, it's
and-
Xbox PS2.
Well, there's a 360
No,
version.
and it wasn't on GameCube.
I was gonna say, I paused for a second. I was like, I actually don't think it was.
Yeah, I noticed you caught yourself in that one.
And I was like,
And PC?
and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I
And
guess
PC.
I don't think it was on GameCube.
Yeah.
So
No,
this
it
is
wasn't.
Battlefront 2 on 360, just to see like a.
Battlefront 2 and 360.
It's probably like a port.
They had that version?
Or
maybe it was
back-
just backwards compatible?
Could be.
Yeah, it's gotta be backwards. This is OG Xbox right here.
Really?
Clearly, this is
Yeah, because
Oh.
this is OG Xbox.
yeah, I just looked it up. It's playable on Xbox 360 via backwards
Okay.
compatibility. So
Right.
this is just the
Yeah, there's
Uh,
no Battlefront on 360. I know that for sure.
Just trying to get a gauge of what this would be. The same
Yeah, that's
generation
OG
as the
Xbox. You can tell
GameCube.
from the buttons.
This actually looks pretty good though.
and I wonder this might be. Does this work on Series X? I'm curious.
Oh, look at Mundy.
This
I'm
looks,
sure it does.
This looks
It makes
way
sense
better
with it,
than
'cause-
Rogue Rebel Strike. You know, obviously this game was
Yeah,
built
it does
around
because I
third person.
played. Well, I don't know about this is 2. I know I played 1 on Series X. I don't know if 2 works, but
Okay,
this
so
all-
yeah,
is
this,
this probably
you
a
could,
single
yeah, you
player?
could play it on Series X. Yeah, backwards compatible.
I'm sure this had single
clean
player,
as
but
hell.
it was mostly played as.
I mean, I'd tell you what, the character animations look really good. I like the guy.
yeah, character animation look great.
For being the same generation as the GameCube, well, obviously there was a
Yeah.
flying game.
What's the
which
name?
they-
Yukari Mundi. Yukari
Yeah,
Mundi.
but it's also again, it's tough because
Mundi.
like
look at his
literally,
hair. That looks great. The flow of his hair, his little ponytail.
yeah,
there,
the flow of his
that's
hair, yeah.
fantastic for a 6th gen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yakati Mundi.
yeah.
Star Wars.
Good
Star
way.
Wars nerds.
All right, guys.
Nobody better than Plo Koon.
Plo Koon. Big up to Plo Koon.
I like how
you know?
we just be doing random ass things in these.
I know. Hey, we're just shit comes up.
That
I
was a
thought
fun
it
one.
interesting.
Flat Earth. Started with
Right.
Flat Earth that ended on a
From
bunch of
Flat Earth to Star Wars.
we be all over the place, right? That's just crazy.
yeah,
if you had to actually name this, I don't even know what you would.
I
No,
don't
you-
name them
You
anymore.
gotta go and put in timestamps, sir. I'm really upset you're not putting timestamps in these
I put
podcasts.
timestamps. I put beginning, middle, and end.
You asshole.
You should just put the one timestamp for Flat Earth and nothing else. Nothing else.
We'll get the critique from Clocked It tomorrow about what anything we said that was wrong or offensive or.
Flat Earth and theater talk.
I don't think we said anything that was bad. Actually.
Home theater.
I might have
and
said
Flat
something
Earth.
about a
That was
game
good.
or a system he loves that he's gonna dislike, like the Dreamcast controller being uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get some hate for that Dreamcast. I know I get hate from him for that. As a fellow Sega fanboy, I love me some Sega, but goddamn, that Dreamcast controller killed it for me. It killed that console.
All right, well we'll get
I think
out of
that was a
here, and
Big part of it.
maybe there'll be a Nintendo Direct at on Thursday or something, or maybe next week. But
Yeah,
let's
maybe
hope.
we get one
If
both
for
weeks.
some reason that might be the next week or whatever.
so
Maybe we get a partner this week, surprise, and then we get a.
remember
real,
last year around
full,
this time
Direct
they gave
next
us a Switch 1 Direct, like
Yeah.
that
They-
no
they
one
did do
remembers.
that.
No, that was a Switch 1 Direct. No, but that was in April or whatever, or March. It was like the week before. Remember, it was like the week before.
Yeah,
the-
that was-
Switch
it was-
2.
It was right
It was close to.
but
It was
yeah,
still a little
still,
bit closer to the thing.
we're
But
not
the
that
fact
far
is,
away.
Oh
they're
my.
not above doing that. That's the fact. They're not above putting out 2 directs that close
I
together.
mean, they already had the
so-
Can we-
Tamagotchi Life Direct, which was really great, by the way. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
watch
the,
it.
It was good.
I like
It was
Tamagotchi
funny.
Life, but I didn't watch this.
It was funny.
It was great, man. It's literally a full blown sequel, man. They went all out on the sequel. It's
I gotta go
quite
watch it.
surprising. Yeah,
Cool.
it's quite surprising.
All right. Well,
After
we'll
I
get
watch
out of
this
here.
video.
And thanks to Sandstorm for joining, man.
Yay.
Yeah, man.
And
Happy to have you.
we'll see you guys.
Oh, I'll be
next-
back again.
next week.
All right, all right.
Peace.
My ashy ass hand. Put some lotion on,
I
brother.
forgot to talk about.